All right, welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. It's exactly 4:37 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 8:37 in Ghana. I would like to say we are very sorry for the late start of today's show. We just came back from a break and we have to do a lot of things to get production the way we want it to be. If you're watching me on TV, you can see we don't have the best of picture today, but be rest assured, the team, they are working on it so seriously to make sure our pictures are back to the quality you always see. So we just want to say thank you very much for tuning in. We are live across the world on Facebook. Search for With All Due Respect Extended Version. That's our official page. We are also live on TV, on Loud Silence TV across the world tonight. You can get us live. We are also live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Search for Loud Silence TV on YouTube. My name, again, is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. Our affiliates are cross-posting this show live tonight across the world. We have Benjamin Wayo Mahama, his page, they are cross-posting this show live tonight across the world. NDC TV are live tonight. They are also making sure you get this feed to watch. We also have Honorable Joseph Yamin's platform on Facebook. They are also streaming this show live, and also Ghana News Thread are live tonight around the world. We are back again to discuss Ghana. The topic today is about the Bank of Ghana. Today, the minority in parliament, the NDC, led by their minority leader, Ato Forson, made some very emphatic statements. The minority in parliament have sent a warning to the Bank of Ghana, the governor, and also to the government. They will be taking action against what we see as a takeover of Ghana's resource when it comes to our money. The minority in parliament have bitten hard today. They are saying that they want the boss of Bank of Ghana to resign. His deputies and people who are connected, in fact, the top hierarchy, they expect them to resign to make sure that right people are put in those positions to get things done. Tonight, our topic will be on the Bank of Ghana. Bank of Ghana, 60.8 billion loss. Who caused it? Tonight, you are seeing some very handsome gentlemen on the platform or on the poster. The finance minister is in there. The governor of Bank of Ghana, Mr. Addison, is also on the flyer. We have an NPP majority member, Apia Kubi. He's also in there, and Otunfo Osei-Tutu. People are talking. Why is Otunfo's picture here? We are talking about Bank of Ghana. We are talking about the finances of Ghana. What has Otunfo done? Do we pay taxes to Otunfo? When I study editorial, when I get to where I will speak on this particular topic, you will understand why Otunfo Osei-Tutu's picture is on our TV today. Thank you very much. You know, normally we start the show by saying hello to people, trying to exchange pleasantries. Even though I cannot hear you, I see it through the text messages. We're not going to do that today because we are very late. We are behind time. So we are just going to go straight and take care of business. If you're watching me tonight, remember, this platform is an anti-corruption platform. I am your host. My producers are called the Ghost Team. They are on standby to give me every single fact to back whatever I say here. Mr. S, have you been able to work on the document that we were speaking on? The one that you were supposed to get straight before we put out. If you have been able to work on it, let me have it. I will let the people see it. Mr. P, if you can help Mr. S with that, I will be happy. We're talking about that one. Yes, that one. So if you can get me that document, I will be happy to share with Ghanaians. I can see so many people on this platform tonight. Thank you very much, family, for being here tonight. I can see Edith watching me, Mustafa, all on YouTube, on Facebook. I can see Stephen Sechi live tonight on Facebook. Money is live here. Good evening, Money. I can see Don also watching Kevin Taylor, the Ghost Team. Kukua Dikunu is live on Loud Silence TV tonight. Konkon Sabeng ene watawa mente ya amanfo eka ho asem. Ede konkonsa ene ekoso. Mama me konkonsa ni bi na me fa dwumade na enhyehyɛ so. I am very late. Un say me late na be basa na asen nko a I don't get time for konkonsa. Okay, so let me share comments na me konkonsa bi wo ho a we are very late. 4:42 p.m. which is 8:42 in Ghana. Mo amuko edwa so ende muko di pa mabafie Nyankopon enhira obia. I am very happy. Say ende so wotumi edu fidi ato ha wo hweye obia ho anka yedo Nyankopon ase. Omo asebi omo ho kan na omo da ho te ase no yesre Onyankopon empire edema omo se sebio atiti bia omo femu bia no onyame emfa ekwan so na onyi omo mfiri omo a omo pa ba ewa brabom, people who feel that we have neglected them, people who feel that the world isn't being fair to them. Almost imagine say I reasia yetimu no de ekoso nyina na yi oma ma Onyankopon yi oma ba omoni da so nyina asa Onyankopon e fa me so aka kire wenwumbre say ade enkyen ya untumi mbo Onyankopon sobo say ade enkyen ya unim de won sabeka asam na ende usu hu na obra ho na ende uhu de wonye a sebio udi ana ucha Onyankopon adapa no onyame nenim de ye. God knows what every man needs. Onyankopon nenim de nipa bia pe de onipa bia akoma betumi de wakoma entumi no Onyankopon twede ampon onfa ma sende onsankan ya menye wadwene se ewiase nesi mo amaya madwene se nyumbre endura no pa na wahye ho akonfo sa wo hwemi anadwe ya ye nyina ye problems obi wo ha ne maame ne papa ne busuafo nyina ende omukọ kwan so omewu obi wo ha sebio nipa ododo pa no ende ya friend se wofiri mu obi wo ha edida so kese a na eda nani so a onim se no nti ebema na be onipa bi no ende ahwere ne nsa saa nipa meka mo asem kire wi uni a wo hwemi omukrampo ewo gidi se ade echi na se enkwa ewo ho nkwa de Onyankopon ebebi ekwan amomo ade nti na wa wadwene se obegye wo nkwa onyame ne ye onyame nenim onyame ene obo onipa ene onim de onipa pe de wo pre ne no ebia na Onyankopon nim se enye ne mrenie. God will bless you at the right time. So why you say ende obekwa kofa anakwa kwhye ho akonfo be commit suicide ade bia e how yare bia abo sebi onipa bia wodi hwamo ebia ni daso bia na eda woni daso a sebi ankoyie amawo nipa bia ebia woni da no so a wahwere ne nkwa bibia ehya wo so yare bi a ama wadwene wo se opese woje wo nkwa Onyankopon energy nipa nkwa menye de Onyankopon pese obeye Onyankopon aka kire ye frena asemu se ono enenim de nipa bedi se ondowa se on create opportunity to ho ewo wenima ombo wasem na wadwene se ende eso echen wa opese oje wo nkwa no Onyankopon se waje wasem no ade nche umbie weni no na onyame ato wunsem onyame ebie ekwan foforo amawo menje okra oje okra wase okra sebio enamoso nti obiso ebenya nkwa enamoso nti obiso enso ebesre hwe wote wona o ka kire wo se obia en respect obia mbu ewiase nyina eja ho no obi ehwa wo so edebo ne bra sebio unibi enso obi enim se ade kitu obi wo ho ene ne ma no ede enim arehihim arechichire obi wo ha unika pre unisika sebio wedi dem enso bibi wo ho a ema obi enya gidie wo mu eno ena yekutem ene ne friend life bibi wunti ena obi ti ase nti menya wadwene se obeje wo nkwa anase obeja bibie mu onyame enenim de ye by tomorrow morning by the days ahead of us edabia mba ya wasori a wendidi ana wanum nsuo ana wanhome ekire se Onyankopon ti ase nti wa ha nwumbre na wa wadwene se obefa anase obeje wo nkwa obeku ho a onyame se menka nkire se ono ene bo ene onim de wo pe ende de wo pre no onfama efiso de mawa wanhwa obetwa wo nkwa so ende de wo busa no Onyankopon fama efise bi de mawa endi 24 hours ubewu onyame nenim de ye. God's time is the best. Nti frewunia bi a wote ne nka ache na ka kire se enye momonti na mefro aka kire se God knows best. Onyame enenim de ne mba bedi. Onyankopon nenim de da ye nyina enim. Wo ho afre nipa na ka kire se me chia wo keke enye sikasam me pesa o te sen sebio unibi mesumi nibi ana me wobi na unibi mini sika me be ma enso me frew achiao frew nua na chia no na ka say onyame enenim de ne mba bedi. After this short break we will start today's show. You still watching with all due respect extended version.
Take glory Father, take glory Son, take glory Holy Ghost now and evermore. Glory Father, take glory Son, take glory Holy Ghost, now and evermore. Take glory Father, take glory Son, take glory Holy Ghost, now and evermore. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, Early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, in the morning, in the morning. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. I know you come from heaven above. The Holy Spirit sit on the throne. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. I know you come from heaven above. Holy Spirit sit on. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. I know you come from heaven above. Hey, ama, so, biaganama. In our dear Lord's garden, planted near below, many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. In our dear Lord's garden, planted near below, many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. Many tiny flowers in sweet. Many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. Many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. Many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. In our dear Lord's garden, planted near below, many tiny flowers. Hey, apaya kazaya kadabatara. Many tiny balua kadabara. Many tiny flowers. Ashaina yama, and I'm not abuso. Ashaina yama, and I'm not abuso. Pite, our pite, wampia, pite, our pite, wampia, 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 wampia.
You are still watching With All Due Respect extended version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. This is an anti-corruption platform. We are streaming live from our studios in Washington, D.C. We are live on TV. Search for Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We are also live on YouTube. Search for Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We are streaming live on Facebook. On Facebook, it's With All Due Respect page, Loud Silence TV page, our affiliate across posting the show live across the world. Tonight we are here to discuss Ghana. Assembly. I was say I can't watch them for some time, you know. Oba baby to say Ghana. In komo bi wo ha yen tai emfa enye in komo ehia ba ehia. Na me opening show na me opening remarks, you know. I was talking about nipe bia sebio omo madwene said they want to take their lives. Ebi omo sha konfo. Enche bia yete say a 10-year-old kid be ashen ho akonfo e school bi ni ade. The issue with suicide, you know, it's getting out of hand in Ghana. Minim adekudientia, I don't know what is really happening, but I think it's about time you take a little break na ye nyina ya assess ye ho na ye hu ye ho nipa hu na chefre no. It's getting to a point I say nkwaranketenkete kra are committing suicide and almost show mo akonfo omo ankasa eji omo nkwa efri omo nsem, and this is a conversation we need to have. Minim nipa dodo omo hwe me across the nation and across the world, thousands and thousands of people live and after the show. It is sometimes metna ha so a bibi ka kire me. There are people watching me tonight obi wo ha ohwe me ohwe me nyanera ho. People have different reasons, any problems. Obu oha nyama binti mempese me bobo nyama bi so, but it is tough. Nansane, people are going through a lot, financially, socially, a lot of things. We need to be checking on each other. I feel I want to have a conversation, about 5-minute conversation with people watching me. I would love to hear from about 5, 7, 10 people max to tell us about their experience. Today they can be on phone to tell other people watching us so why are you say you want to commit suicide is the worst thing on earth. Minim situation and I don't want to be in that situation because situation be a heading and sometimes it's life and death. People choose a woo. So I feel that sometimes we need to be our brother's keeper. We need to talk to each other. We need to be listening to each other. People are going through a lot. Amanfobi ebre, amanfobi atin sembia edimo to even live for another day. Ebimo efili rejected and dejected. Omu fili say ubia akata omuni ama omu nya emwa mfiri bebia. Nipa omudi omudi tu omusu nyina, they have just left them. So they have no option than to take their lives. Obi tete ne keke oni obi neti anwochira okum obi ye enjanka bebre sebi ye kaso obi enjanka enyo obi an maame ne papa ewu obi an maame ne papa ti ase so ye janka because onya assistance onya help obi mponchia no enka so ho te sen. People are going through a lot. Sometimes the only way we can go through these kind of things and then say we need to share our stories. We need to let people know, say at the bottom and I say at your bottom and I say udru bebia I say bibia ni ho ema wo wiase. There is hope. You know, we need to talk to each other. We need to speak good to each other when it comes to psyching each other to become confident in ourselves and believe in say problems are ekomundeno adie chia bibi beye ye problem no enye problem e bin see that obi problem switching any problem into every day. We need to understand say the ukomu no obi so akobimum. I'll open the phone lines. If you don't have anything to share, don't call. This is going to be like 5 minutes. Your best start show exactly at 9 p.m. I want people to call and tell us, say, at a point, did they get to that point that they felt to say they wanted to die? They wanted to commit suicide. And that for some reason, and that they something positive just came out and they just want to advise people who are thinking of even taking their life. Suicide issue, no, it's a big problem. When you get to see young people in Kwara taking their lives, you have to see, say, problem no is bigger than we are seeing. I just want people to speak to people. I just want people to call, especially more amakosa situation to be young people, old people. At a point, some people decided say they will take their lives. Say they are done. But for some reason, they decided to leave the next day and their lives have changed to date. You know, they are doing well. So I want us to psych each other, talk to each other. ABOB, I imagine say me Kevin Taylor we are. I know I'll take my life tonight. Me Kevin Taylor we are. Ochina, I'll take my life. Me kumi ho. Obi ha o twem no wohwe me no tie de make no boy onim problem e koso. A word from you. Wa wakosa sit tibianim no. You can just speak and let people know say this is not the end of life and that the okomu bia no information bia wati bia no asem bia beka kiro nipa bia oni da no so something that is pushing you to do this no it is not the right thing and that just give yourself a little bit of time and God through men will open the other doors for you. Mema man for afre now. If you have a story to share, 5-7 minutes. Na yes, started show officially. I feel we need to talk to people. I feel say you did your home come na. I have this feeling some people don't look, they don't feel right tonight. They don't feel there's somebody somewhere who is very, very downhearted. Obi baby and akuma abafompa. Just say that person is cursing themselves. That person almost feel say that's the end of it. Let's speak something to some people. Let's try and encourage people. Let's try and let people know say we have been in this situation before. We can change it. Hold on. Don't do what you are thinking of doing tonight. Don't think of doing what you want to do tomorrow. We need to put some hope in people's lives. We need to encourage each other. I don't care the political party or I don't care at this point. It's a Ghanaian that I need. Without a Ghanaian, no, I feel we need to speak to each other, speak to ourselves. Me pe omo amakosa situation we could do that level na bibi sample ba utim bibi na ma osesa wadwene and it is important we have this conversation in the next 5 minutes. Mo amobet my friend I'll pick the calls. Yeah, I'm going to try and do that and then talk to one or two people. And Sana Mastati Jumadi, and it's very, very important. I feel we need to have this conversation. This suicide issue. I'm out for anchor something good to people. Unim nipano onto a story, but it's always good to talk to people. We will get lives saved tonight. I have that feeling. Sorry, but sometimes we need to do some of these things. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Good evening,
Kevin.
Oh, I send you a person catch this suicide issue. No?
Good evening.
Kasamitio.
Kevin, where do you remember me? I'm a few Obuasi.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, member Udi Kasamitio.
Hello.
Mitio.
Kevin.
Kasa.
They say, member me, but I'm a few Obuasi.
Kasa, Mitio. All right.
Now the As a 2 years in me, or back there be or no. Na akolano ekofa yefunu. Ama Kevin akolano be 4 months na omba me ho. Na edu baby no akolano kofa yefunu no. Ombusa na anu anka nipa ko ne nyam. Ombusa na anu anka fe edu baby no. Ma me frɛ me ka kyerɛ me ma me frɛ me frɛ akolano busa na Kevin obejeri sa akolano bo mi din sɛ ye me. Na me ne nyam Kevin me do nyame. Hey, ye be kan die me kan die. Akwara say me a. Kevin, na de boa me ne say na akwara ma me no. Do me na akwara ma me nti ba de boa me ne say na akwara ma me say akwara no be 2 months na akwara ma me ho no mo. Be akwara no wona me wo no ye nte faako. Be 2 months 3 months na akwara ma me. Wana me so kana me ni boas me ye no baby. Kevin, me say do baby no kakitu bi. Me say obusa akwara no 10 obekese me bobem di 10. Me bla baako and the flag one continue be dada na and so all boni baako bi Kevin ehoni die nyame nko a
Inti die na obeka kire obi a our situation bim say or ye na adwene so person o
die me kan say abotre asama ne ba ya no me fe mi nuafo mienu na me chechire mu kire omo nti omo na ase omo ne me kasa ya mafide makoma.
But we have an idea of the Opesoka. And hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Maybe I short kakra. Also a story be episode share.
Your friend is saying. Maybe and yes, I'm perceiving share story, but 7 will be forget it.
Kasa.
Okay. On say about Obia onye bianin di ebia nopa ana ewiana na be mebu say Obia manage me ade me atomeda we especially we SHS na bia ofi enye na amkase ko page maye ko up and down onye djuma bia anye ubefia oya de kakra na ko page maye na ye title ye how na ye how sad no parents no more say omon jai sad because obi we SSA automatically so be new djuma ye I was say maame na papa at least bo mbofra no nkola no bo mu kakra because eya na omu we school sana peer pressure no so ewo ho nti ohun sana dan ko no enya bibi na say onu nye bia likely say either say obeka ko wi ade obeye nyama bi and say wanya options bi no okunu ho.
But that's it. Thank you very much for call. No, I really appreciate this. My 1 or 2. People are sharing their and advice. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Good evening, madam. Me pacha obe say o share obin crying situation e kan wa could be muda, and what do you want to say?
Me pacha makobi muda na kakra metimi kan say adie mi momidi. Momidi but me kasa free kumase.
Okay.
Say adie kita me say my boyfriend, my serious boyfriend, say me kun.
Okay.
Na me mami. Nka say me mami. Me mami ati mami ensa. Eti me die be ma ni free me nsam.
Eish.
Na me na fa ye yefunu. Na abusunya no enkodi mi na abrewa. Abusunya no betuma kula ya woni nye. Eni ma ya aka ebisinde. Na me humi me denda me bodam. Me wo fa ba ko yire. Ene eje me ni metanai. Wono kwa ne tan ya wonyaye owo me ho. Na me dia me na me tu akota baby amete. Na mi feel ra yire. Ene so mi. Ama no bekan fi ha na wontisa. Ne waka de na de na ha. O say uni pedua akola he say wo kala esesa. Na maami di efutu. Enene ma ye nipa me da so tiase. Nti me kan kire me nuanu nyina se bi tese enipa na se beto bateba hye wo hu kuna na obi tu fu a ono so na efa
I'm sure, but that's the thank you very much for the call. I really appreciate this. Hello, caller. Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Yes, me pacho kasa free.
Good evening. Acho
Me
kasa free. Ya frame alaj me kasa free jamase.
Me pacho kasa.
Pacho me di NSA drumure bi kana se ska me di ejuma no. Me di me yese na ka me di tukwan NSA no be hye. My life ye difficult pa mame. Enye se ebia me so makuma mu pa dia. Na kenye easy. Enye easy nti. Obi ebi mu ho a se amanfo amme wo mu a enye easy sa.
Nti wo dia no dia na ma utimi deal ye a utimi fa mu. Utimi survive ye.
Se me yese bi adie no anyasi. O se me hold me heart.
Yeah.
Na me to abrabo no so. Die besi bia na asi. Ti enema bibia ye soft kakra mame. Ba na enye easy die. Ti first no me te se obia ahye no kwa konfa na ye mwanwa. Ba ade no to me na me say yes. Sana enye easy.
But that's it. Thank you very much. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, madam.
Hello.
Me pacho was story bi obeso de share. Any incransion sim bi obeso catch obi a why na just say bi endo obeso ogene nkwa.
Me pacho ye frame AC me kasafi akra. Kevin, me srewa Ghana ayedin ni mo me sre ma o maware. A o mu kunu adwuma asai se o munjina. Me ameka say me kunu adwuma say 2017. Yes san about nimu no. Akufo ado ba so no na me kunu adwuma. Me na me no ka say me kunu nya adwuma. Me na me hwefie hwe me ma nyinara. Enye easy. Enye bete minim sem ma ne mema bi so fam. Woti aware ho paa so na ba ko pe na ye adwuma e na nkwala school fees enye easy wo wadanfofo kra wo be from so momboa no Kevin no fra obi betimi aka cho se na se wo kunu nti Ghana ha de wo ware a wo wadanfo no ebe makra wo ntumi mboa wo nti enye easy me stress obi anka na koma nto ne yem no hwe awrade no maduro nkunu
But I say, all right. Thank you very much. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kelvin. Good evening.
Good evening, madam. And then Banefre, interesting. Okay, Pacho, meet you.
Pacho, friend, Ama. I'm a Pacho, around 2021 of them, and I miss so. Mammy told for me mad than if you. No, me in it's all shame. Mamma made the Beno be fine. And I miss so. Mammy told for and in more 23 and I'm in copy baby intina na miss Mumba bra and I misses and Crofus kind of woman miss can a 3,000 na the back cry na barrenti we mean do more rent women you juma yen a day show me your shade within the mammo applications me a day shamfa na rent 1 year na mutuye no so between also mutuye dia under my 3 months na monko na mukaka chika mada do no panacho my afan bonus 70 me son me baba no so wala nyim de ma me be wodoso mafra bo mpu wodoso na isi so ekro no me okasa ya de manko na ekwenti down the no coming back. My father so nowhere to be found. Me frame me uncle, let me come and stay with you for some time. I said, no. I'm not interested in letting you come, but I'll be the 1 week be day. And I'm sure day in me soon a day. Baby catch me there. Like kill yourself. No be so catch him the monko room. Na monko find there's something to sell. Na me the cook room. Na me start say don't come me and yamena do my mini skakakra. No minya God sentence and be no so me do na me the to ya me rent say make her comfortably. Into make her true be me to be for the say you parent say another mother na so all born who can find man how who name to na wanya the man life is not easy out here because odu baby the only option is to sleep with men name, so I wasn't interested in doing that. And it's very, very hard. That's what topic here that be. It has really helped me.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate this call. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello, Bosu. Good evening.
Ibrahim.
Yes, sir, Bosu. Good evening.
Did you try
yes,
committing suicide? Have you tried committing suicide before?
No, boss. Boss, I'm not into watching from my phone. That's why I just say it's a long time. I hear
Thank
from
you,
my
Ibrahim.
boss.
Thank you too.
Salute to you, my boss.
Salute you too, Ibrahim. Thank you.
We're happy you are back. We are very happy.
Thank you, Ibrahim. All right. Thank you, Ibrahim. All right. That's Ibrahim, our only correspondent from the northern region. He's just calling to say hello. Ibrahim. Hello, caller. Hello. Benedict
Hello.
Akins Quayson. I'm giving you one chance to stay on this platform. Benedict Quayson. Out of respect, the things you are saying about people's problems, with all due respect, Benedict Quayson, you're on Facebook. I'm giving you a second chance to stay on this platform. I can tell Mr. S, Mr. P Dems to block you, but I don't want to do it. People are going through a lot. If you haven't been there before, don't be on this platform and say things. I beg you. I respect you a lot. I don't know where you belong, but at least respect people's views. I'm out for a lot. And for people to just gather that strength to even pick a phone to tell the world their story, it's a very difficult one. And please appreciate it. When you're ready, so do not comment and say things like that. There are people who are commenting, people who are calling in and reading the comments. Please, hello, caller, go ahead.
Hello, yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, boss. Look at free.
Media. The American say me ma sorry, and the American say me try say me kume even grandma no adra e kumni baba. Unfortunately, I say me time. So yeah, they make a hospital call feature me back. And the ama say I me like my family was say me yes I be but na ama me problem me face say sometime now say me so and yeah the like men and you're fine.
But that's it. Thank you for the story and the advice. My main shares for maybe two more. Now you start the show now officially. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Good evening, boss.
Good evening, sir.
Maybe I story be episode share and then crunches and be episode catch you be episode committee suicide.
Maybe I been through. Okay. Yeah. Patrol. Me personally, make a way SHS 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 years, that was 2013. So I lost my mom. I was 2012. And so when I lost my mom, I was in SHS 3. I'm called SHS 4. So there, losing my mom, it was something like as in very painful to me. So I tried to find something like as in, I was empty.
Yeah.
Yes, I was empty. So unfortunately for me, I had friends and some were good, some were bad. The bad ones introduced me into drugs. I did drugs. I sold drugs, did drugs myself. And we got to a point in time, because my mom was not allowed, my only one of this area, my brothers. We are all boys. And it was 4. It do be on by yourself, my life, man. Me free, it is some getting close to Mr. Kevin Ukrumono. Matana Honoda. Yeah, some kind of me free and Kasanga massive free. But keep post the man who went but tonight after school, but tonight keep post. It got to some time. I may see a draw, may see BBT and so some of them. But then maybe after maybe me try some friend senior brother like my friend me texting a catcher me throw a message, leaving him a message. Say almost say next year meaning say this is the cause of it. And yeah, first one. Second one, I try to stab my own self. And like till now I'm still not okay. I don't know. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm like,
you one anti-chrome for some time. Sometimes one anti-chrome da. So sometimes you go chrome and I'm a
yeah.
And sometimes ultimi share obi say yene wo hoya yo chrome and anti ko town bani ade. What share without due respect to what share bodam nia osreda.
Bodam nia osre.
On say bodam ni bi wo ha ultimi share na osre.
Yes.
Ultimi share bodam ni bi na obi tumi to pan no to for no afa na watam na osre anamwa.
Yes.
E odwin say di nti na osre.
For that one, I can't tell.
You can't tell. A excitement. A idea bia abana brabo ma. At that moment, no, ebia the ordinary different. But that particular thing na a pa no be ato atwene from no akɔ no. Ene na man necessary.
Yeah.
So it shows you say or no bodam ni kro nam ho no. Otumi hu bibi na amano some encouragement. Sa serious kekere kro hu pa no na da ball as no fire na wase ansa na wodi no. Amana encouragement bi. Baby a serious ni free buy no and a hope ni free ba. You get what I mean? Inti taking your life nankasa ne de it will not solve any problem. But you need to understand say as far as sebio obi kura say sebio na adwini nya adwuma or ne nam ball as ko tumi hu pa no bi say that's what ohu a osre no. That means ono kura nya sa hope na you still have that hope. You know, say things can change within a second. You know that. It is tough.
I know.
Sometimes you talk to yourself, you sleep alone, you but when you take your life, do you think that your mom will be excited? She's not going to be excited. For all you know, the spirit of your mother is with you. And it is with you through these very difficult times. But the right time come. If you say the spirit of your mom so you taking your life, and you say, you don't know what this world holds. So the last thing to think about is to die, to kill yourself. Let every day be a surprising day. They be an say, okay, and there a surprise or just be a surprise. So you get to that point, boss. And I know, say, so it means Olivia be do this point, you can make it. You don't need to take your life.
Yes, I'm scared, and you know what? Me not seeing you on TV, it breaks me. It breaks my heart because you are my source of hope. I'm more into the entertainment and like as a media space, but my family is not allowing me to do that. I'm more me UCC, me quiet distance, me quiet say, but team. I want to be a presenter, just like you.
You can still go to school. You can still after school. There's still time for you to do this. Who was school crowded to my majority of these campuses, radios near the day and TV. It's still not too late. You need the education. You get it,
Mr. But the family I come from, even going to university, the course that you have to do, they will have to choose for you, and that is wrong.
Yeah, that's quite difficult. Yeah, they want to dictate everything for you. But in all this, what I can tell you is, taking your life there should be out of the conversation. I know you're on Facebook. You can get in our inbox, send us a message, tell us the story. We will try and get people to talk to you on what we can do to help, boss. And I know, say, tomorrow when I'm live, I'll see you. The next day, I'll see you. For the next 10, 20 years, we are doing this. I will see you. So be good.
All right.
Thank you. All right. It's a very tough one. Let me finish this episode. The status show. Hello, caller. Last caller. That's it. Last person calling. Hello. Hello. Okay. So I think Mamia said Mr. S, Mr. P, edit message be about because I know they will tell you, boss, you're doing good, but we need to move. Mr. S, Mr. P, Mr. S, Mr. P. All right, thank you, Mr. S. Thank you very much for bringing this in. I really appreciate this, Mr. S. I'm out for a story now. Thank you very much, Mr. S. I really appreciate you brought the document in. I really appreciate this. Thank you, sir. You made it very, very clean. Inti, I need to let people know we will be doing a very quick scandal. It's got to do with Volta River Authority, VRA. Yebedi in Komobi Oho. Okay. I think Mr. S, this is good. This is good. Thank you. You did a great job on this. Okay, that's it. I'm not picking any more calls. Yeah, the show so in the next 2 minutes I'll be back. More me around the world, in Ghana especially, where I will also take you live. And remember, Kevin Taylor, I'll be live every day to ask on what to saying. God knows the Onyankopon nim the obia pe. Every man on earth, Nyankopon nim the da wakoma so. The untumi no nyame mfa nso awo. Se wahwe odofu bia, se nka untumi a onyame mfa nso awo. God passes through, he uses us, and he has different ways of using us. Taking your life is the last thing you have to think of. It's tough. Edding, Mimity, have my own problems, also all problems. When I come here every day and I try to do my job, and you say everything in my life is perfect, but I try my best to make you also believe, say, there's hope every time. Let's encourage each other. Let's be each other's brother, and then make sure say ya frey nyonko. One assignment I made be ma obi awa yan frey nyonko fo a yeti omo kan che. Yan frey omo keke. Say your Pharisee be frey yan text you omo. How are you doing? Also I'm good. Also okay. I just dey check on you. That's all. Pick a phone and say akwesi yatis matis okotenan kran bibia boko eye. That alone is enough. Men we say sika men mani busa uska, just ask on what to say. Media me fro busa miniska uba me pese me buse on what to say. That is the only thing I want you to do, and that is the only assignment. Yan share what to come out from just placing calls to people and just asking them what they do or how they are doing. After this short break, yeah, the Juma so you're still watching with all due respect extended version.
Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord.
I don't mean to asasi we so ahu. Se me ankasa na meto no me nya abotra. Che se na kwansema mu wa text e catch them say I have been rejected and dejected. And I'm thinking I didn't that 2 days ni what text me na reply. Lucy so text here me too I have been dejected and rejected and life is not good for me now. 2 days ni me text no. Kwansema ni Lucy mo ho abeyifo mienu no mo nipa brabom. Amount for cancer me yamomo 2 days yem frɛ mu nti dejected and rejected nti bu bekum ho. Nti me frɛ mu 2 days nti mo so bo be come to suicide atobe so especially Kwansema very very stubborn. Very stubborn. Nti 2 days me frɛ mu nti mu bewu. Mo Kwansema ne Lucy kwa bo so no ebunebunu ono de kuma se ebunebunu nti ono meduro kro ohu ono de se ono terminator. Na Kwansema na I have been rejected and dejected. So me too I'm thinking of suicide. Koku Kwansema ku ho. Ya brew afemi ma brew. Jollof bra wanye. Ye eye ebunebunu wanye. What was I say when your boy pharmacist sa oton akoba mo Ghana. All right, let's take care of business right now. Kwansema ku ho ya brew ku ho ma bre ku ko. But we Kwansema asem we ono mamu fa na asem nya asem. All right, so let's take care of business right now. And the Bank of Ghana and some Dawson, we will not dwell so much on a year social media segment stories. You know, you be making sure you be brushing out quickly. Now, you ba aba be a year Bank of Ghana and some no. O ya posta na a year apia kubi oho, ofuriata oho, a year 2482. Any a year the governor of Bank of Ghana almost pictures oho. You buta say a year 60.8 billion Ghana cedis. Bank of Ghana says it's asking abeye kano. One among the causes are problem no. How did we get to this level? Obi because the Bank of Ghana and yet political party Addison any more Bank of Ghana no omo de omo nye NPP for omo nye NDC for eye den ye kofa omo beka politics no edu inchire mu na ma chire e ma Ghana for ehunu no kre no afedi omo to because inti saa de we no bibi nti e na bibi esi ye bebusa questions. MPs or more parliament majority at a point they came out and raised issues about Ken Ofori-Atta. They wanted him out. What happened? They are all quiet. We released a statement and I said we did a story on loudsilencenews.com. Ekache Ghana for say nipe bi afre MPs bi ema saa asem no omo jaika. And no has it contributed to end bibia yedrina na and the Ghana Sika Sama say oba eye Ghana ekaya dia buburuja. There are so many things are coming together in small particles are forming this big atomic bomb. Some people stopped nyome bi ananka say stop it sa bibia yebedri. And then started yet. The kind of things we are seeing at the Bank of Ghana, the economy we are seeing today, and in Yoma, it did not start today. It started some time ago. Did we have the right to stop it? Yes. Why didn't we stop it? We will answer the question today. We will pose questions and make sure we answer some of them we think we need to answer. This platform is an anti-corruption platform. My name is Kevin Kobedu Taylor, Season 2, Part 2. And I did Bruno. Now, you go straight. Now, you share the social media segment. But before, no, there is... Okay. This first or that first? Let's do this one first. Mamen Kai Mui. Yenye way first. Now, something happened in 2022. Now, before I met Bass so in 2023, no, me pese buhu eye dreamer a see in 2022 when Mr. S get me the Mr. S. Get me the VRA Deputy Chief Executive's picture and VRA Deputy Chief Executive in charge of engineering and operations, Mr. Edward Obin Kenzo. And then get me the picture of the Chief Executive himself, Emmanuel Entry Dakwa. I want these two gentlemen, their pictures. I want to put it on the screen. Now, menka asem we want them quickly. The American and then 2022 September this year, there is a twist to what I am about to show you, and what I'm about to show you in the and when you're crazy, crazier than this. Whatever you hear or see today on this platform, no, one segment of the crime. Now, meba scandal nankasa 2023 ne kese no so, but me person me start free baby na muhu baby a adie we free. This is 2022 September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and you me into basically 11 months in here. Okay. Now, maybe chiramu document be. Now that document, you know, the way a baimun penny for Sibia omofa kotikwanso ebum raso ewia sika. Me the way chiramu because may the bigger expose no. Send a bigger expose na. Because oh Kevin, Edin kind in the first one by Ebe say this is what is happening at VRA. Inti send me the second one ba na because mo kai first one no. This is the second one and I will be at my say because ejumana me pese Ghana for take the and I say inti na menya abotre. Remember my document in there. I'll hand over a document to you people for you people to read yourselves. Inti Mr. S. Okay, thank you very much for bringing in Mr. Dakwa. This is the CEO, Dakwa, right? All right, thank you. Let me move it to the system. Let me find a picture into so. Mr. Dakwa is the CEO of VRA. As we speak, or 63 years, or bro retirement age, and so other home our office as the VRA CEO. This is Mr. Emmanuel Dakwa. Let me get the name right. And Sana Ubiabaka saying Emmanuel Dakwa. This man is the CEO of Volta River Authority. He's 63 years. He's still in office. The retirement to he's still there. Near Dumeluwe, 61 years. Into Dumeluwe Kofi. This man is still there as the CEO of ADA VRA. Now, BBSC 2022 September, BB2 says 2023. By ending Kanka 2022 there no. Now in 2022 September, the Public Procurement Authority PPA. Where are the stuff, man? In 2022, something happened. The Public Procurement Authority say, you know what? We want to acquire some equipment. Now we want to source those equipment. So, omode sa inkrata call the Public Procurement Authority, no. The request was approved. It was a single source method for the items listed. Metrum items, no. Interview for the almost so annual assembly command PP Public Procurement Authority say, you know something, you per se equipment to be. Now, sa equipment, no, you per se the PPA, no man 40 is a single source. Your company be a order da, or manufacture equipment, no, and I be free no direct. We are talking about 52 million Ghana cedis. 52 million Ghana cedis. I am trying to make it basic. Send a Ghana Nibia or Shemino, ebetiasie, brofo bebribino. Sometimes, no, it confuses Ghanaians. Ema Ghana for ni bino, ewuni say, the air canon, omontiasie, editina menya buchami chechem no VRA, manway NSCO, with 63 years. Also called retirement that he's still there. Now, omo de nyoma 11 items that come out PPA say, oh, mon grantee ana your request we no send be ya ye bet to me edidien edisa nyoma na baba boa VRA nyoma 11 emu 2 and the original supplier your friend no equipment manufacturer. Now, omo call PPA, omo catch PPA for say, oh, omo company, American company, omo dealing. You're from a year the EM, and I say equipment, and I say original equipment suppliers. No, company ni dino. You're from Brandon Europe BV. Now that company no, and no na a year. Volta River Authority for Edicoma PPA say one grantee request we because our company a friend no a year Brandon Europe BV no omo ye manufacturers of a year nyoma ye peno equipment na ya listen or letter no they are the manufacturers. It is say mutumi a grantee a single source a year permission na ya bema sa company no a manufacture no mo de amaye at this price na a saying na a 52 million Ghana cedis. Now, Ghana Mremuno, you need to understand the say a buying company eba PPA eba a year permission and I say omo propose abana PPA G2 say omo trust Kevin Taylor company ni yedi ko ye juma emrano the act no I wo Ghana na kire say e was Kevin Taylor company na no ko ye juma inti yanfa say VRA aba say here equipment be na equipment no your company your friend Kevin Taylor company omo manufacture and omo ye beto free omo ho inti omo na ye di omo din be hye krata dem ne aka che PPA say we mu na ye ni omo ko ye adwuma inti sika omo be gye no 52 million say VRA apia bontiri free PPA ne disika no omo na say omo kofa another company a enye Kevin Taylor company na so omo koje sa anyoma ne free omo ho a omo breach contract and also breach boom raso. And it is clear all public sector leaders and also CEOs in your omunim. You do not add a third party to a document or present your PPA said that is or this is the company we are going to deal with. Inti say Ustadia, there's something here on the count. Now General Electric. Now, not to confuse you, no. Before I make sure document, no. I wish I could put this on the stream on the show. Nanka what here, but be ready. Them a chichim. Me we are number the document at to screen so I'm what here because I be confuse you. Now see this. The request and subsequent approval to use single source method for the item listed breaches the country's procurement rules or laws. Only 2 out of the 11 items listed are being supplied by the original equipment manufacturer, that is the OEM, which is Braden Europe BV. All the other companies are third-party firms. This is contrary to the basis for the approval given by PPA as indicated in the second paragraph of the letter for the $52 million approval. Sorry, $52 million. Now, the American, the person say, a buying institution say VRA, Eco PPA say, Omo Ekoto eye equipment the ababe di omojuma na company we no muko deal a embrane kire say o say company na no mu deal. Say omo kofa another company no mu deal a obu mraso. Now, General Electric, I from GE, a US company. They are the original electronic and as a original equipment manufacturer. Sound almost state or document in OEM. Now, sa company your friend General Electric a US newo. Sa company ni dina a year Saman we omode share a year letter omo koma PPA mu say omo ni eko di djuma omo no manufacture equipment no into we mu de moma $52 million ye kwa omo ena yekoji equipment ne free omo no manufacture equipment no. Now, General Electric GE of USA, who are the OME for the plant in question, the supplier for most of the items stated, and who could offer relatively cheaper prices, were not contacted. Now, the funny thing is, that company, American company, now omudi a share krata no koma PPA say we mu ni omukodi nkoma no ye ni omukodi djuma no. At the end of the day no, VRA through this man they did not even contact that company. And so we call PPA document moi almost 52 more chance to go to the accountant general the finance ministry to go take $52 million now. So okomukrana VRA did not contact the American company. But oko PPA document in moi VRA de sa American company no edin e document say we mu na ye ni omukwa kodi djuma. I hope that you understand. The company now original manufacturers no omu di she krata de komo PPA mu say we mu na ye ni omukodi djuma moma $52 million ye koto equipment omo ho. But at the end of the day, sa company na American company almost omo be supply sa nyoma no. This man and VRA and his deputy, they did not even contact them. Now, so what VRA did was, omo call PPA ho, and a PPA approve ye. Omo free PPA no buy no. Company and the sham say omo babe deal no. They did not even contact the company. And now right now they contracted third-party companies to supply those products to them. Now the question here is, how are you going to know that these third-party companies, they even have that credentials and as that track record to, at the end of the day, supply the kind of equipment and the quality the quality panel? Because these companies are VRA, Eco Contactium as third-party companies. No, nobody knows about them. In fact, in the books of the Public Procurement Authority, no, they don't know any other party or any other company apart from the American company now. VRA Diomudin share a year PPA letter ni say mom grantee access na yentumini nkofo nkodi adwuma. Enti ade ati hey sa third party company no $52 million no say omuka say yentua sika bia ma omo a nobody can hold them accountable because oko Ghana nkrata mu a the VRA and as Water River Authority no they are working with an American company. As we speak today, they have not even contacted the American company. But the third party for companies 11 no mankasa ni omudili no omu omudili. It is against the law, and we are talking about $52 million. We are discussing $52 million. Maybe I make or sign a document. No, I will show you the person who signed the document. Ain't he? don't rush. Me besa me church you and say drew people understand say, hey, this is what is happening in Ghana. Me say where I want you to have the basis of this because the original one. Because original one and Cassia Pane chain, we know. We are talking about $52 million. All right. Now, VRA Deputy Chief Executive in charge of engineering and operations, Mr. Edward Obeng Kenzo. He is the one leading this corruption. He is the one leading this scandal. On it, this man, Mr. Dakwa. Now, we are talking about $52 million. One, the letter written to a year via PPA, no. The letter stated an American company called Braden Europe BV, right? General Electric. General Electric, you know, as we speak, you know, VRA, they have not even contacted them. And so, omudin ewo krate mo echere say, omune VRA ene deali a Ghana for $52 million. VRA has not even contacted them. As we speak, VRA cover about 11 companies. Only 2 of the companies are 11 companies, you know, and companies are in kratem. 9 kano, nobody knows where they are coming from. In fact, me babe show companies me, you know. Now, OME, equipment manufacturer, original equipment manufacturer, a company called Braden Europe BV. There are 2 companies in the list. They are legit, but 9 they are fake companies. Mr. Dakwa and the deputy no, omo ekukiya, omo contract. Now let me show you the letter and let me read what is in the letter for you to have a clear idea of the ecoso. Let me put this letter on the screen. Mr. S, I'm trying to pull this. Okay, before I move on, Mamenfa Mr. Edward Kenzo so a picture and to so send a beya. I'm sorry for be from I catch say Kevin Taylor them picture to screen so mako bokro no. Say almost say me boa or channel pa omombra na mo beka nche Ghana for say the American nyina me boa na. So this is Edward Echo Obeng Kenzo. Mame for me the picture to I we mu mienu Mr. Dakwa and Mr. Kenzo. These 2 people, remember the other form no on the all form no on CEO and the also no or deputy when it comes to engineering or VRA. As the other no Mr. Edward Echo Obeng Kenzo on lead this crime. After we speak, I'll forward this document. I'll put it out. Parliament should call them and ask them questions. $52 million. Mr. Edward Echo Obeng Kenzo, Mr. Dakwa, the CEO. Almost the company the PPA. Almost at the end of the day, no company, the American company, they have not contacted them. There's no contract between almost any American company. No, they have gone out there. Almost 11 companies, 2 per any papa womb. 9 are fake companies. They are paying millions of dollars to Omankasa companies creative. And those companies I'm going to show you know. A thorough investigation on those 9 fake companies, you know. Yeah, the omunyina history bro. Omu behind those companies. These people are criminals. These 2 people, they have to be in jail. All right, Mame Chamo, later no. This is the document. Me be reading the old document ni me wia na ya twaso adi dwumadie no Jack ensam wo honde ba we dia me din kan e Mr. S. Okay, thank you, Mr. S. Okay. Okay. This is the document. We be reading in idea. Wo mu bia kire mo. Ochira Mr. Dakwa. Go for me you boys we. Okay, there's a document. Move here. Document in here. Now you see this document. Mo ni Paul sign here. Mamen kind of woman nyina nkyere mo. Na yenye de hia. Now VRA, Public Procurement Authority. reference number PPA 276522. That's 2022. Oko date na 8th of September 2022. Now, Nipa was signing a friend of Frank Mante, Chief Executive. The Chief Executive, Volta River Authority, Accra. Attention, Mr. Emmanuel Entry Dakwa. Now, request for approval to adopt single sourcing tendering method to undertake the thermal generating life extension programs. Now, what kind of letter na dear na letter nim? We make reference to your letter number EXR 04101911319 and dated 29th of August 2022 on the subject above. At the 24th board meeting of the 5th board held on Wednesday, 7th September 2022, the board reviewed the additional information submitted and found it satisfactory. Accordingly, and in line with Section 41 and B of Act 663, amended, the board granted approval to Volta River Authority to use the single source procurement method to re-engage various original equipment manufacturers OEMs to undertake projects under the life extension program of thermal generating facilities at a total cost not exceeding $52 million as per the details below. NTPPA a grantee a year VRA request no. Now take a closer look at the companies. GT turbine replacements OEM NOye Manawood John Brown International almost $7 million say on supply GT1 equipment. Now a company like a year Braden Europe BV no mudin our document in him $6 million. A company like Goddess America $7 million. A company like Hughes Technical Services Limited $14 million. Braden Europe BV $8 million. Ace Valve Company Limited $430,000. Dinora and $960,000. Masawood John Brown International $1.5 million. There's two other companies down there. Something electric, Quartz Electric, almost so $1 million. And I think Quartz got a year. There's an offshore services, a company called something offshore services, almost $4 million. Now, so VRA form penifom anyway, and I'm going to catch a PPA for say, how many American companies be here, Juma? Now, some American companies, you know, a year Braden Europe beef, you know. I'm contact you, and so Omama a year Hughes Technical Services for $14 million. Braden for Abba Top, Braden for Abba Down. There are two companies in there. In fact, the note that came with it, actually say, I need to look at the note very well. So, General Electric, that's GE of USA, who are the OEM for the plants in question and supplier for most of the items stated, and who could offer relatively cheaper prices, were not contacted. So the PPA approval says VRA should engage the original equipment manufacturer, but VRA deceived PPA by awarding the contract to third parties who clearly are not the original equipment manufacturer. The prices stated by the various third parties are unusually high. Other competent third-party companies could offer more competitive prices if a more competitive open tender procurement method had been adopted. The prices quoted in these illegally sole source contracts to favorite third-party companies are dangerously inflated. Some managers of state institutions with selfish interests continue to mismanage state resources using their positions in the face of the country's current difficult circumstances. Now, we will come back with part 2. This is just part 1. We just want the VRA to come out and come clear on this particular contract. The companies they said they were going to contact Abubaji $52 million free a year Ghana for hono. They should let us know say company normal contact you and did they supply those things to them. Now a year day now you tell the public procurement authority say you are contacting original manufacturers. At the end of the day, we have about 11 companies popping up, third-party companies. Who are they? What are their credentials? What are their track record? What have they done to deserve this contract? Now, the question here is, we have dug deep, and these contracts, I remember some of the companies here, it goes back to Mr. Dakwa and Kenzo. These two people, they have created companies with their friends, and they have taken $52 million from Ghanaians. After this break and after this show, we will publish this document on loudsilencenews.com. We will have our watermark on it. The public can have access to it. They can start asking their questions. We will not hide anything from anyone. This is what we do. We ask the questions and we deserve reasonable answers. So after the show, Mr. S, Mr. P will publish this on www.loudsilencenews.com. Now, also when you have access to it, all my media friends who want this document after the show, you can contact me. I'll forward it to you. You can ask your questions when you get on air. Use these documents as your backbone. Let these documents be your facts. Base your argument and your questioning on the document. Read it out on radio. Let people know that you want PPA to come out and deny. Say PPA Bejitum said this is an original proposal, not documenter. Then VRA should come out and let us know. Company, American companies, did they contact them? Because we are contacting them and they are saying, they didn't have any contact or contract with the Volta River Authority. It is $52 million, I'll be back to continue today's show.
Mr. Speaker, the yield levy is also going to help with the fiscal consolidation effort and reduce the debt levels of our country. And that also means that we are going to see an improved economic ratings and not returning to the International Monetary Fund, which is the only solution our friends on the other side have always preferred. Why don't you go to the IMF? Go to the IMF. We have shown that we have alternatives to building the economy of this country without resorting to conditionalities that will be imposed on this country. We will not go to the IMF today. We will not go to IMF tomorrow. And we are not going as long as the NPP remains in power.
All right, thank you very much. It was on way, boss. We will see how it goes. So mama yanya and the stories, gigim mamenka bi ncham me ka kira mo say akwawe or a comedian neantia na sabwe we your friend Okrekumante Eko Kumase eye otumfo say tutu krom ka kira mo say omo ba be theater be a friend amphitheater amomo me be ka kira mo ha say that statement na akwane ye no wabodam ensama wa kan nyansa bi anim Sa theater na asem no kan emba so ade chia ye say Kumasi Amphitheater construction delayed. Industry players, journalists express concern. Me catch up say NPP we a Kromfo party. Nana do dankwe kufuado Dr. Baumia Alankojo Chamantin Kennedy Agyapong bodamfo no ne omama ka ni nyina no. They are not ready to serve. They came to steal from you. Debia no me catch bi nuanom asantefo a ye wo Kumasi a debia to abama NPP ye de twa efruma. NPP mu asantefo, NPP mu asantehene. Menka ne sen na mate ase. NPP na mo say asantefo party no emu omu asantehene. The only time a NPP bu asantehene no, that is time a omu hia tumi efi asantefo ho. Enti debia no se NPP petumi a ena ohun se sebio asantefo nim nyansa. The moment a NPP beji tumi efi asantefo ho bi no, no ase asantefo hu se sebio asantefo ye nkwasiafo. If we say NPP abetena so mfie nsuni. Amuka chem so mbesi amphitheater enye theater kese o. Eye concrete no mubegu man ko fa akotena so ehwe. Eye drama. Eno kra no oma sabe ka chem se omuntumi nsi. Oti asantime mo ni more problem. Any day be a raise issue about asantime commitment to NPP. Ye to aba boom sebio to say the eni afra musimedi otumfo atem. NPP di otumfo atem chen obi a wasasi so. Ye ka political party a omo di otumfo ne nanana no mo asantime mu omo di omatam kese a omo bu omo nimtia eye NPP. Abrantie we ba Kumasi be dada otumfo. Obedada ya ni asantefo efiri omo tenkran a omo frɛ sɛ ye nkurasefo na ade nti na ma MPP fo de bi omo sɛ ye nkurasefo ya ni asantefo efiri sɛ de bi omo ba omo bu yanimtia omo bu ya hinimtia omo di natam omo tumtam otumfo eti sɛ sebio omo tam kora e de esika mu e de ne kɔ boankra 2 times boankra obi aye ye ka na mbu ofu na ma henham adan a mayenka no kora no ma nkunumdie mma e ma mpuntio mma. The NPP does not respect Ashantis. The NPP does not respect Otu4 and it's a fact. Tiara way omuntumi nsi enso mo ba asantime be ka kire mo enti na nsɛmiti sɛ no Otu4 ka ade ba ko wo asasi so a egure ni ma se asante kotoko enya asante kotoko nana piaw asante kotoko mgu weni ma se Kumasi asante kotoko unya a better person to manage the team a omungu enima se de egu enima se kese eye wo MPP no Otumfo nana piawo wo MPP na wo se ye kekere no wo menhia no nana omu no mogu enima se omu no mogu omobu nimtia. That is what you have to come to terms with. Kevin Taylor yenkasa sa we de enka osanka to sebe de na maka no ha eye ntro nana feel me na me feel no Otumfo nana me oso be me chenchen hene wudi matam emfa me ho na na se me nkasa nche na nanom na bi mu agimi na bi wo so a me nsantenetene mu nkyire no e na me kyirem wedwa na kan ko kan kyire wan me see ye MPP na ye see ye twa ne furuma wo menhia no MPP na di asantefo ne asante hene atam chen party bi a wo Ghana obi meka se me boa na me kyire mu nkyire mu omo beka kire be dada nkurasefo omo tenkran sa na omo ka na pomo bedu nkran no mo di ajantrafo won kran so asantefo astafo do be nkurasefo ye duru a de beka ne se ya asantefo mbeto ama yese mmoa mutiata na wen wedwa abrantie die na nkedi so ka ne sa kanse bia nka yese meka no na beka kire na menka suit me wa papa chen enso me nhye because me nya jimifo me hye suit when it is necessary. I want you to understand say nya tade obehye gina TV so any space a obehye ena cheso num nyansa me dwedwam ema wate ase munko busa mu MPP ni say saa mu theater no keke no kumewood baaye eye NDC na beso kumewood ase ema mu lewe na one na wona ne nan se kumewu pencil no keka nkwase asem no obeye nipa kumewood ena ma saa nipa bebrebo muti Kumasi asantime mu se ye stars a se bi omu kotogo da no eye kumewood aban bi na ba so ema kumewood ejina ne nan so enti se nde aban bi aba na kumewood na gu na de omu ka so me no manya ye ka manim a munjintum ye ka manim a na mukuta mu bebi na mudwumoto mombre mu ho asenye nka no kora nkyere mu na asantiman adane akurase Otumfo se tutu yenim se asante kotoko do MPP asanteman do MPP monfa monsansi mo bona mo nkyere de MPP ayi amamo theater na ama udi mi matem Otumfo ofili me chen wo anadwumi no kase ohwe me ugimi Would you mean no? Me church them. Now, my uncle enim. I allowed silence media. And idea be added to your page in this so. We wanted to let Ghanaians, Ghana form and from Bank of Ghana dream omudino. Die ehum. Ya pesa Ghana for appreciate John Mahama ne NDC. Ya pesa asante for dodo no appreciate NPP, NDC. No mu hu se John Mahama sebio obedi Ghana so no na our bigger challenge. Unma the crop. John Mahama faced the biggest challenge because one obedi president no 10. So one, John Mahama had to fight that. Secondly, John Mahama had to prove himself. Tama Atamus Wuye, may he so rest in peace. John Mahama be the president, no. John Mahama had the bigger challenge. Not President Abako, President Abba, but John Mahama challenge and say, one, he became a president. Now he had the first democratically elected Muslim, Northerner, or a president. So na onwankasa nim na Ghana nim expectation na also omiti. One, he was coming from a lower tribe. Two, he wasn't expected to get that opportunity because not oye ceremony. So John Mahama, he came to office to fight two things. Fight to prove say oye teni no nimnyansa. And two, fight to prove to Yanni Ghana for be say John Mahama can do better than Sebio. Ya papa kofo na waba na oya santini atamels na waba na oya kanino. So John Mahama had two hurdles, difficult ones. John Mahama wasn't lucky. He was president for 3 years, 4 months. He had to prove himself. Into Bobisia saying John Mahama ekodie no jawe chire. And the John Mahama body dia Ghana president omabako no ehene ye de ne beto. Ya betima bokwa me nkruma dia bo John Mahama dia na ane adentira efri say nyoma John Mahama be ye no sika ene besi obebo e na wo hwe nyoma o ye ya na wo hwe nyoma nkofo we ye ne ene besi omabo a ene nyoma akofo ye ne besi obo ya odu say John Mahama pass all the tests. Entiende no, it is not about John Mahama onim nyanso betime bu man. And the question about John Mahama, a no nim. John Mahama, Impunity adwuma be no betima ye. And the assembly say John Mahama obeye den, obetu hwinim e dey highway. Intended no, the conversation is Mahama be ye den, obechichire kuraba no dey aswawo. Now, we did something on our platform today. And Adiana ye say Bank of Ghana a car almost bought in 1 year, 2022 alone. No, a bet to me, Nyomana John Mahama, about 10 times. This book, your friend, The Holy Grail in Ghana Politics, at the Nipa Kumaso. Ghana Politics, Holy Grail, no any. And this is what we call the Green Book. At Debia book, plus 1 minus 1, OTT BBA Frima. It wasn't over 60 billion Ghana cedis. Adebia Obukwema John Mahama ye biano in his 3 years, 4 months in power as the president of the republic, embro 60 billion Ghana cedis. And ubia bukweya, you will see hospitals, you will see schools, you will see UGMC, you will see just say you will see training health facilities. You will see polyclinic in Krankwanta polyclinic. You will see where the police hospital project. You will see it. You will see bibi to say just say adiano ebu afameso. Just say adiano abroso. You will see Nyamidua estate at Pong and the Gumuno Bebre. You will see a year Nina Embro Bank of Ghana a cow mabo 1 year 60.8 billion. Dear John Mahama yo book women and Embrosa. Bisia John Mahama boy ya or dear Sanyo Meninano. It is not more than Bank of Ghana 1 year cow mabo and the Adebo platform metro, but some man who you book him. you will see a year Tama community housing project in a gumuno John Mahama me book netutu ai said the bia me biem. You will see a year you will see where so ye where ye John Mahama momoto from me Adenta generation project SHC gardens in a gumuno ni nyina o you will see ebinie you will see ubehu a year teshi nungwa distillation water project ene gumu no ni nyina no John Mahama betena so 3 years 4 months no sika odi ese adwuma we nyina no Endru Bank of Ghana 1 year ka omo so mabo and ekufuado nhwe ubia green book no ma you will see Teshinungwa water distillation project ene gumu no ai me pesam de ni nyina akere mo na bon eno so ede wo ho ni nyina no ukọ baby to say eye 5 towns water supply Barakasi water supply baby to say a Suchare water treatment plant ni nyina no John Mahama eka boy no Emburu Bank of Ghana 1 year o eka almost o mabo 60.8 billion ubia obehu we 225 megawatt car power badge we ni nyina ka John Mahama besi obeboye Emburu Ghana Bank of Ghana for 1 year pay yo yanko enim me wi na be kam asem ubehu bibi to say we so 1 unit of the 250 megawatt Ameri power we ni atamaba santime mu no we John Mahama ni sika obebo obesi ni nyina ekova yo 3 years 4 months okay uko enima yeba under transportation and John Mahama de no ye wo ho ni nyina no 3 years no amburu 60 billion o mema review NDC John Mahama better so 3 years 4 months no e ka boy nyoma hu no Ghana nyina e obukuem no amburu 60 billion e below 60 billion 54 billion Bank of Ghana say 1 year oma boka 60.8 billion eno na mi dwudwom a kire wo no MPP for say ebo am fom de mra over transportation a Kotoka International Airport na bia ho no didim okay yeah Kotoka nyina o ni nyina ye under 60 billion. You people are very dirty people MPP for now aba whole airport nie we so ye Ghana Civil Aviation Training Academy building we nyina no amburu 60 billion o yo we so Ghana Airport Cargo Center ni nyina under 60 billion 3 years 4 months memo refi under John Mahama's leadership under Ekufuado's leadership Bank of Ghana kwa 1 year omaboka 60.8 billion yanko enim medwudwe mansa ma kire mbibi we so at etuabo gas ye de ni nyina yenim etuabo gas yenim ni nyina we so me pede mo behu ni clear na me say me ntan hu ni we secondary train station ni nyina wo ho I say ni wa bekata ni ho secondary train station enie John Mahama sika ode yes anyabo nyina no emburu 60 billion o and Ekufuado Bank of Ghana kwa 1 year 2022 omabo eka 60.8 billion wa wo se meboa no bra na beka se de me kire wo ha nyina eni Ghana railway lines okwa baby to say we are for newly completed secondary takrade Kojo Chrome railway enie ni nyina no under the 60 billion o 3 years in think calculate anka every year bia no John Mahama spent less than 20 billion Safi wasted here say yeah calculate every year no John Mahama is spending less than 20 billion to construct Ghana. See these people are dirty people MPP4 let me show you something. Gigim Kwame Nkrumah interchange ni nyina hye John Mahama sika besi obo eni nya o emburu 60 billion Kwame Nkrumah ni nyina ka ho cycle ka ho Dubai e me book itutu asedi nketia to bi breme na nipa nche monka nja asedi nketia chairman general secretary tell us ohia green book Kwame Nkrumah cycle di ni nyina hyem emburu 60 billion John Mahama siafo. Now let me show you another one. I don't know for the Central region here one okay mamen ko ha we ye I was Shipokwasi Road, Nidia Munina, Amon and Amasudebia, Mofas Correction, my girlfriends. Wey, John Mahama no child humemuno. I am void, they be more, I am void. And so they be almost politicians are the same. More I am void. Most of the politicians, the Munina Muya pet, as they be a child humemuna Mujina ho. Mona I am void more. I am for actually Cedis no John Mahama where they massive rehabilitation work on Adome Bridge. Evidence no the lie. Nina ya under 60 billion. Okay. Yanko yenim. Communicate hen. Mama has said Mr. S much to be because of the money about say about 10 organa. You be juma, you be juma. I'll show you. Thank you. Wey telecoms and broadcasting regulation tower. Ninyina under 60 billion. Kai say 60 billion na Bank of Ghana says can ayira no. Ashe no. 1 year pe o. John Mahama betena so say president. Nyoma oye nyina no under 60 billion. 3 years 4 months. Now my mention there. Where's here there? Where your national data center John Mahama buy no be see here under 60 billion. 3 years. A Bank of Ghana and Kwa Addison and then the Bank of Ghana almost 1 year pay 60 billion ko John Mahama betena so edi Ghana so in fiemi and sape. Well, to me the less than 60 billion as a Ghana. Are we not dirty people? NPP. Benko enim. Me wi na be chechirem. In chechirem dia some dia munim. We say dia in telecoms and broadcasting regulatory tower Tamale for so nya omo de ene bomu no ebuya. Yes. Me chira wo say the obuku mu nyina under 60 billion. Hey, you want to credit also now bas list we mu dia. Enye nkran list o. Ene page 120 kope book ni be kan. Location of ECICs and CICs bebre. Obi anya na the Ashanti region enfa aguna monko he e wo ha monka se meboa. Kuntuna se Ashanti region ni we du bia se Mamponten aboabo asawase for bofra monkai me. Tepa be kwai che se egugum. NPP, you are very dirty people. Me we are be church obibi. The sasika ne betuma ye. Okay. Hey, when na ye information community centers at John Mahama si wo Ghana enie. Oko be bi se be kwai community information center ene boho no. Oko Peto community and also na boho no esu Ejaman oko eye Welembele oko Keta community oko be to say East Mamprusi community mepe community message Mahamadou Bawumia ono de na waya masremfo Mahamadou Bawumia aya no na nam srem ho e o ka jem so monto abama na de na waya mas what has he done for you Northness? He has been in power for 7 years. John Mahama was in power for 3 years. Mr. Mahamadou Bawumia, what has he done for you Northness? When I see Northness, some of you following Bawumia, I pity you people. Now, Canada there was some zongo for NPP for me to trap for mo pentokwa by heart. Ni krom for the sebio or yomo de shenti yomo to abaman said o madwini nyedwuma. Now see development different development. Zongos no mo on the constituency they bin ko hoda. O se meboa. Canada Agyapong kwasi campaign na some na radio so kan ni. Give me Kennedy's file. Kennedy Agyapong bien na no kasa asem radio so and the matters was there oh MPP for there o me nipa bia opel masem abowa opetumi be say Kennedy ano asem ntie
me ya manyo for zongo me ti he development e bi si wo bia mu da awon to ma aba funku anu to na aba funku anya me yaze o me yo mu patapa entokwa rough for zongo me ti he development e bi si wo bia mu da awon to ma aba funku anu to na aba funku anya me yaze o me yo mu patapa entokwa rough
omu ntafo o tumi na omu pe se ntafo so bi ejimi enti kwase mpanyi obeka na aba na oguguma ya afina mudi nechi mati asem oka ma men come enim na men chechirem NPP very dirty people. Now let me show you what John Mahama did with less than 60 billion 3 years in power, just 3 years more with that. Okay, police for crying ICT center where ye fishermen being introduced to fish finder. Oko eye prisoners kwampo nya ICT center prison for omunya ICT center ni nyina ya under 60 billion 3 years. We know ya dear Mami Shawid, we're building strong economy for growth and jobs. John Mahama we, Aqua we. Just say, me and I'm Messiah no nanka me ko share ho. All right. John Mahama ni halina Idris le jina chino. I we with the attention with the attainment of lower middle income country LMIC status, aid and grants from Ghana's development partners have dried up. Jama no or trouble for so nye mistake egigim. Okay, yanko anyway President Mahama inspecting model of Commander Sugar Factory. Commander Sugar Factory. Mahama ye kani nyina ho still under 60 billion. Mahama no and articulator so no try yi no so tractor so no ekuafo da na koma so. Ni nyina o under 60 billion. Okay. Mamen ko kyerɛ mo bibi wa ha. Ghana yempa de pa ye Jimmy ai agrek. Mahama enie outboard motors presented to fishermen. Obaha President Mahama presenting outboard motors to fishermen. Wo secondary Takrade Metropolitan Assembly Cold Store esiwo. Obeko be to say Comanti Cold Store esiwo. Obeko be to say eye nyanya no cold store esiwo. Obeko be to say eye pram cold store esiwo. Ni nyina hye Mahama 54 billion ase. Kwasiafo egu Bank of Ghana and Ekufuado 60.8 billion ayira. Mo NPP, you are very dirty people. Yenko enu na menchira mwadie bi. Menchira mwade kudie dia. Sa asem na mebeka ho asem ndede hia me. 613. Okay. Ana mintwa so na memechira mo. We bibia friend completed multi-purpose office complex job 600 for parliament. John Mahama NDC no mu CEO. Job 600 na mu no parliament na MPP. MP Sajantra for Gumuna within Kwasa no NDC ne see job 600 ni nyina hye 54 billion and the Bank of Ghana kwa under just 1 year almost 60.8 billion ayira ashe Mame Sanchez bibi 1-2 bi na me komenim some of us dan we aha ni nyina wom and so the law court complex for the judiciary John Mahama ni NDC ni nyina hye 54 billion nim. And the Bank of Ghana kwa 1 year 60.8 billion ayira Bank of Ghana kwa o yete ya no foriata eko commercial bank of Ghana eko we are 52 billion mokai before election 2020 kwasi ampenyi bi anka ho ase obedi me make Kevin Taylor atem o bodam mame kira ma de bi wa ha. You see this edifice we na your friend no new office complex of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration. Ene go no ni nyina hye John Mahama 54 billion besi boy. Bank of Ghana nkwa under Ekufuado 60.8 billion 1 year per ayira. Mahama the 54 billion 3 years. And everything I'm showing you here in this book, it is there. You can see it. Wasiafo ye kana mubu ofu. Ye di matema musa temdidi o mojibi. Now we nyina fire service, fire tenders, fire trucks near the police car ni nyina hye 54 nim. Navy fo nyina nya patrol boat ni nyina hye 54 nim. Hwe armored vehicles for the Ghana Army, o hwe new hangar for the Ghana Air Force, helicopters ni nyina hye 54 billion nim. Oba Central Region, Washe, 6-unit classrooms, Akokosa Basic School, Community Center, Aguna Nyakrum, 4-unit classroom block, Edukrum, Ninta Chips Compound, a new classroom block, a in Saba Community Center, rehabilitation of clinics and staff quarters at Ehefa, Inkum, Oko School Building, Ewutu Senya, Ubemu, Community ICT project, municipal education directorate, Ubemu police station at Eswesia, Asichire West water project. When you na bebre, but me kwa Ashanti region any hear me. Ashanti region way. Ashanti region o kana say one for pictures and chire mo a dodo no engindi. And NPP for that da so mo ba mo fa picture bi amba. Awe de enuanu mo gimi kra pe mo sa. Ye de pictures be chire o upe ma fa chire Ashanti region de mo sum nyae. We a you MC for adwuma we John Mahama kan ho ase boko jiro tu fu enyim amboso wa because any ferry so boko ko jiro tu fu di maka say obisi community day care ni ade eno edwuma hama enye ne dwuma no nti eno so mote ase ma me nchechire otumfo hwe me nti edu sometime I was say me ma otumfo hu se ade no de ye no krom nie because me ko bi na man kemi de na say I had a bronga half for me hwa santefo abemu ya me nuanom omudome na me so me domo efija kwabre na se me nuanom na bem efija kwabre Ashanti region we municipal fo ni nya 54 nim edu Asantefo so a na hia me Ashanti region eniwa mo be kan kire se eni ho omovu Asantefo mu tie me uko Adanse North eye Bojisangu DAJHS library esiwo eni nyina 54 billion nim do mahama wo oba eye chips compound eye anyoma anyona ebi wo ho chips compound eye anomabo ebi wo ho construction of eye Uruwie junction to Kochia road and also Bandain baby this ICT center at New Dubiase Bandain baby this construction of 6-unit classroom block at Aworoso Bandain baby this Amansia center udru obehu 6-unit classroom when you na enya mahama mpo wan commission sa anyoma wo yo when you below mahama on begino tumfo nim kasa asem we ofere because we below him we chief executives for adwuma mahama no gigim UGMC gigim bibiti say Kotoka International Airport gigim no akoma eye chebi fo nsuanom eno na mahama ye mamponfo se pe nsuanom first obekona mampon hene na no dem ne ma no dem ye ni nsuo na mahama ma omu nsuo no sa anyoma na mahama eka ho asem inti Ashanti region nie udu baby to say eye Amansia Central maka kiremo Amansia West ubehu bibi say maternity and RCH block at Manson Kwanta Bandain iswo minima de konti amedu Ashanti region menya abotre me pese mu hu se wo ho yenka no kurenti na mpunti o mafie muntie me 6-unit classroom block at Kensere 6-unit classroom block at Manson Pompon a completed library project at Viase school block at Ajirago a nurses transit quarters at Konongo nurse for two kwan krom tumi kotena baby gino wa home eda ho 1 or 2 days mahama sibi wo ho ni nyina wa santimem ye nitua oni tua grey wo se de ni we tua yendi nyaw eti ma men kyerem de Bank of Ghana for sika de betuma aye onye si ebetena ebe kasa keke kwasi ampanyi bi suit gina TV so ehye space e ka kire say da bio ye kire fili gadochi gauto ganata and e kan say Mr. article gamata gauto we ni tuamu amin chama de bi today we showed you some things on our platform Ghana fo nya abotre wo hu sa de we eye this is a section of the Etuabo gas plant built by the NDC to solve them so Now, between 2022, January 2023, the ruling NPP, through the Bank of Ghana, stole 60 billion cedis. Now, at the current exchange rate, 60 billion cedis will give you roughly $5.3 billion. Now, see, IMF near 3 billion. Yatrama is the Bank of Ghana, 5.3 billion. So, all the end dollar rate, 5.3 billion. You see, we should write it off. And the Kufuado, and the Addison, and the Oforiata, and the MPP, and the Christian Council, and the Peace Council, and the Onyina, and the so many millions in Ghana for 5.3 billion. Yako IMF compare 3 billion. Yet Ghana catch them say politicians are the same. Oh, but damn. In Tisanka calculate what this means in say MPP stole this money through the Bank of Ghana. Now, Sasika Yeke, a bet to me, SC, a Etuabo gas plant, how many of them? A bet to me, SC, $300 million aka. Etuabo gas, no, a bet to me, SC 5. Now, still $300 million aka. Sasika comes out Bank of Ghana, no. Senka ya pesi si Etuabo anke betumi sisa enum na still $300 million akechire. That is how dangerous asika na ayira no etie. Ma menchiro ba akubi so me kire mu sika na ayira no se ne mu odufa sa 60 billion na Bank of Ghana se ayira no se anka ye kan nyoma ebetumi aya Accra to Tamale to Paga Highway, Accra to Takoradi to Elubo Highway, Accra to Aflao Highway, Accra to Hohoi to Pusiga, there could be still a change of $3.5 billion or $300 million left. Afemati asiye. Afemo hudieko. Sikana iranu no. Die betuma ye no. Ena John Mahama ye we nyina. Na yanko eni na menchama die bi. Saufa bibi te se Kotoka terminal 3 ejuma John Mahama ye no. Sa $60 billion na Bank of Ghana na ayira no. Se ye ka se ye de ye ejuma te se Kotoka na anka yebetume si Kotoka nkwa 28. Sa sika John Mahama disi Kotoka no. And almost say it ha. Yeniska Bank of Ghana $60 billion, $5.3 million ayira no. Anka John Mahama ne kuta na betume si Kotoka nkwa 12. Kotoka 12. Obetule si Kotoka nkwa 28 more models of his same Kotoka terminal 3. Obetule si 28. Kwasiafo still want to break the 8. Sikana ayira no. Anka John Mahama betume si Kotoka nkwa 28. Afe mo sibia sikana ye ka ho asem no. 1 year pe no mo si ayira o. 2021 be irae, 2020 be irae. And the 2022 kwa the $60 billion. The anka John Mahama de ye ebe ye no no. And the John Mahama ye no. Anka some of the saskane yan kombe ye no 28 times. Amenchwa adebi wa ha. Se eba Ghana import $552 million worth of rice every year. Afibiano ye kra emunkwa $552 million. Sa sikana ayirano, which is $5.3 billion no, enye million no, $billion no. The Bank of Ghana printed and shared by the NPP government among themselves, they can import rice for a whole 10 years. Sa sikana Bank of Ghana sa ayirano, afibia Ghana ye kra emunkwa $552 million. Senkasa $60 billion, anasa $5.3 billion in dollars no. Senkekasi ya de kramo aba Ghana, ankebe kramo sa 10 years. Sasika we yira o John Mahama na asia, anka menshia be press conference. Anka eya ohini bi na wakwesi ni si gold no. Eya ohini kitu bi de friend saying Mr. Boache, Uncle Bear President Becabrofo, taxi for Brofo. You know, Ghanaians, you know, I'm going to New Jersey, taxi no muchi. You know, we can't live in a country where somebody will come and they almost sing it to Omaka them. Adia you crow munia say mine. Shadia Bakubi. When Sadia Unu, where ye Kejetia, me betrawa dear. This is the Kumasi Kejetia market built by the NDC at a cost of $198 million. Kejetia ne endu $200 million under Mahama eno di siye. And a million mas anti-40 asia baba mu name edidwa. Sa abo Mahama dua. Sa dua na be sa ba so wa uti Kejetia abo Mahama dua. Or the $198 million the C Kejetia from Yasanto time to Konkwanochi time to 0247 nana no media konwa no. Obi entwe si Kejetia 10 na be si Kejetia. Let's get these facts right. J. Kufoya Santiniba Odimoko Dinchine, a channel fruma, our Santimemu, when Timia Tokuraba Ma Santimemu, Obakata or Papa Kofo. Why do you Juma? Or Papa Kofo, dear or the buy. Now, Mamma come in, I'm in church. Do you know that 60 billion cedis the NPP stole through the Bank of Ghana between 2022 and 2023? And shared among themselves could build 26 new KJT. Unimsa. So as he comes here, Bank of Ghana, a bit with KJT and qua edununsia. 22. What to catch himself breaking the 8. Oh, bodam. What to say? Party politicians are the same. NPP and NDC are the same. Oh, bodam. Unim dia okeka. Politics no. Bodam. NPP and NDC are the same. Mahama the $198 million. Sika ayira 1 year per Bank of Ghana and the kufuado ba umia ene omo no 60 billion no kebetumi si sen ene da ho no kebetumi si 26 ana mo bi ya mo hu omana say nkofo na say de brim mo be kan okran tete wa say politicians are the same no obi chechere man ene obi say man. You need to know the distinction. Obi be catch us so 2472 on the man point here pass so munya hasante for omunya ahemfo ebe o de there obeka eh obetu the man point here to 24 ofui eba NPP the NDC dia pe dia na mamu ye pe man point here onya oman here man point here onya man here o 2472 onya oman here asam na ye kan omunya nya ahemfo obetu aka so 24 any man point here ye pe so omunya ahemfo enso ye kan sisi e betwa dwan ade na o say NPP the NDC ye pe. So many political parties, many politicians the gum, but obia ye bibia, yambo ni ding na yamfan kasem. Sanfe mati asiye. Inti samo pese kaso tumfo one kwabre hene ye pa. Moma yankan yan kaso tumfo ne kwabre hene ye pe. And then begina teams kaso tumfo ne 2 minutes se kwabre hene awubafu. Hey abrantie ummu nana ofui na se kwabre hene ono so ye hene ana onyo hene. Okasa yegushina pa na yegushina so ochiame ana oni ahimfie ono so ahimfie eye akonwa na edini si so nya akonwa wankwa akonwa jam some nyina the same status adenti na so tumfo etumi ne tumi so chen eye kwabere hene every so tumfo ye bibi kwabere hene tumi nye. So there's a clear definition, a clear difference between the NPP and the NDC. Ya engine tumi nya nkwase politics na ye no ahantan nkurasesam ene empese beje no kuratum weja sa brantie we oboa utumi nyam foko kwansema wa ha na Lucy wa ha omo ginam se NPP ni NDC pe unhwinim sa sika ayira no ebetumi sika jetia nkwa 28 ma menkyerem 1 or 2 bi ne nkwa enim NDC NPP pe eche unima kenkan eche wadwene ni nya adwuma NPP NDC are the same. Now we aye pokuase interchange bandain Kevin Taylor maba say me judge andam for no mu jimi omo maba onso mu nyina kotete maba ye nkasa keke ye de adanse e betua to omoa jandam for ewufo ma ajantra for ma eye rapist for ne ade omo ni name. This is the Pokwase interchange whose source of funding was secured by the NDC on September 2016. NDC for na 2016 omkwaje Pokwase hu sika bandan ni nyina bedawo omanyi ka premfiri so omse ye de si Pokwase enya ekwan nkwa na hu no ye fra bibi auxiliary project omo ye nsuo omo si school omo bi community center ni nyina sha project nim ko Pokwase de ko busa omo ICC schools senior high schools basic schools community centers nsuo a twetwe ene enkwan keto ye Jimmy tie ne Impunity omrafie Pokwase interchange no kumase ankenya wode when people need to me nye NDC betuma ya brownwase ne ntufo. Now the project is estimated to have cost around $94 million. Now senkasa 60 billion year under 12 months pe ayira wo Bank of Ghana and the Kufuado and Baumia and Alan Cash and Kennedy and Sako minini for no MPP aban na wosu enyem papa aban na woso enyem maame aban na maame onyem minister papa enyem minister remember ponko cabinet meeting mo na mo se mo politicians papa munim nyansa we have the men mo na ma aban woso ye na ye MPP for the woso ti munjan sa jimikasa no na munjintum. Now, considering that 60 billion cedis is approximately $5.3 billion, what it means is that the 60 billion cedis the NPP government stole through Ghanaians, through the Bank of Ghana, could have been used to build 53 new Pokwase. That's 60 billion, what about dollars at $5.3 billion. Se enka ye pese ye de sa sika ni djuma Ghana anka betumi si Pokwase nkwa 53 afebo nkwase ade ankofo we de moye afebo Jimmy ankofo we Jimmy omo kire mo dada mo 53 new Pokwase interchange moti kumase swame ye nyeye ye be kana obuofu na mama nkwase afo titi radio so won kan ka se Kevin Taylor di otumfo ahen odi otumfo atem the king of Morocco and okase oba santimema he na obeda the king of Spain okasa oba santimemu a na obeda menhia ade chia obekwen ye bu some questions. That golf course na wokumasi asantimemu no, it should be a world class golf course. Utu na mienu bought 3 holes penesi. Everything in Ashanti region all the 224 wa enko ye a time muma yankasala mpunti omrafie. Me say the king of Morocco ba asantimemu beda otumfo nchen e o menhia na anopa ka strotro nam kwan no hwen na ote no anka bibia na ade chi anopa e na obekọ monka nkyerɛ me Ratchet Park na akofo akɔ block kwan na akɔsi dan ho no Ratchet Park NDC fo ne sima mo na nipa bebre wa asantimemu omu hunsu efiri fo mo ba da na me nuanom asantifo 90% na yehu water fountain da ɛyɛ NDC ne be si Ratchet Park Emma enyumre ade chi a wifo akɔne egu wo se bem kwasi me jame awie yesi Ratchet Park na wifo akɔfe kyerɛ oboto akɔne asampram ho yete ha ye NPP for politicians are the same wo bodam NPP na santime yehu water fountain da insu every pipe ekosura na atotsin na light ni nem na yehu bi da eya ndisi fo ya ne debre ene ya ne asampram ho me say Morocco man ohene no the king of Morocco, the king of South Africa oba Ghana na oba menhia na on your manenda made for say tag for nyina twam wi on ka bibia na ade chia no pa obekɔ hen ye bo golf ye bo wi a ye kɔ hebiem ye be say de bia de bo kete de bia de kigiri na nan pese o relax on hene ne pese ohun bibi fa Ghana ho ye de ne kɔ bekɔ ya kɔ kyerɛ de kokoyi ye de galam say abu atuogu na nanim wa ye din tiwo yare ne kwabre asase eye kwakutin ne bayi omo so omo wi aban mu sika kwabre asase kwan kura ye nyeye yare ne kwabre ye kanyansa mu mbrɛ mu ho ase ne amfra mpunti ombrɛ fie Ratchet Park man ne asampram ho Kevin abo na City me mam last one am nkomenim Miagaza meniji show miagaza ngaza tumi ehye beni ageme ho mo ade na wo ho no we na fa University of Ghana Medical Center me papa maame all of uni BBB me papa maame no na me oyeme fact na me nana no munya me ni nana me nana mu nyina ewu me papa maame ewu ne papa ewu me maame papa ewu ne papa ewu enti me ye janka me nananom nyina ewu enti me ni obi ani awiase a ye be ko ma nananom me nanam nyina me papa maame papa ewu me maame papa maame ewu me ni me nana bia o wiase ai enti me ni obi a whole time bia me nana me nyam ye janka na me nam ha me nananom ewu ai enti me papa maame na me feeling pa no feeling me pa because that time no na me papa maame na oti Obuasi estate a very humble woman ukọ eye Obuasi marketer Obuasi market no na baby a friend no kase no mo pam nyama we friend town hall town hall no I saw be main street no kakra na de ede ukọ eye Santiago no na me nana store light one be show Saturday me international school I remember break na fast ma ba I mean na who say me ra kwa na ni buofu ba say what's the problem ko ba say come dey also trans I we di I mean na we are so boasham to Ghana I me na dey oh me na gaza fe amanfringwa beautiful woman hey amanfringwa no ko roman inti anopa oko roman na mi school hall offer say me international school we gina bronsan so inti me na betwema na say si form last na ka so dey na si also bibia nsie me ba school na masajim na wan Ghana ai ene me na dey no boa me na no ni space bia oko roman so oko first mass me na no e Christo ni ba o first mass de bia 5:30 no ho St Thomas Catholic Church Obuasi no nam from estate on pekasem or person ho ya din my you amaba mu nimbasa nkosakeka mo so na mteka front me am na ja me janka ai ntudi matem anya me na ewu me na nanom nyina ewu om nyina wo eye heaven me kwa me wasase wo heaven akama bodaw me gu am wasase wo heaven wona to na na nwiye oboku na na All right, mommy, I'm finishing. Wait. Yeah. UGMC hospital bandan kesi John Mahama si no na wo hwehwe ma 60 billion na ira no senka John Mahama na teso ankod besi hospital no 30 UGMC 30. All right, now ba me pick one pe na menye social media 1 2 pe 1 2 de ne hia wa ha me hu story we answer na be editorial no story ni Nananketia uni nananketia Cedi say something na ehu de call.
Oh Cedi jale ketia ba na madakra notification ban ma sore 1224 ba oboa wo chirechirem me na mi siripa hwe ni nyina because wo be chirechirem na de wo frame tum ana ya brefo si Italian money box basu yiri tamu kun wahala ye chirechirem
Cedi can you tell us about now my anyway your friend Nananketia. Where's Nananketia? We feeling rough. Also American slangs ka krebu ho Nananketia. Hey, omian tumana so start also a Pan-African and the obwa I just Obiako University of social science. Political science. Also a Pan-African liberation the CPP for on the obwa obetuma can camera from Onibaji Nananketia. Or go titibaku or shechiro. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I am for no moking kind of account. I am for class prefect. We or Hiniki to Mr. Boachi. I a choreographer of Kai. And it's I have 1 to be. I'm from I am for Cratchy for I am the camera for Guzis here. We went to America, you know, a Pan-African and the India Pan-African, so be a university, be a political science. Yeah. Nananketia same ye hear me, any problem. Or here. In fact, me panasem ye. Esikado Katan omo hene no Esikado Western region nipa we are in debt. Yet MPs keep approving loans like we are mad people. Nana kobena inketia, enya fantinya, enya hantenya, entase. Nidi na inketia, nana inketia. SB ho any TB. I no say no we ninti ya untuminka. Ejire da usima untuminka inketia. Ebi a oye obi te say eye Agyapong okanye inkesia esa mframa no be fem nanankesia enya nanankesia se ejire da usima ne ka be din ende man kan kira mboa enti Agyapong so ontumi mbo nanankesia because ejire da sim nanankesia mframa name nanankesia agomo madam enti nanankesia kasa nanankesia say we are in debt or see yawakam ya ho chireye nanso the oye statement or see yet MPs keep approving loans like they are mad or see Ghana ya wakam and so MPs eda ho gi more loans atum te say ya bodam me na mka say when come ka Kevin Taylor mu ade Nananketia say adentire wakam a MPs egi loan etum et say ya bodam Nananketia. Now the person be careful as we say Nananketia, you are being diabolic. O de oti brofu to de make na say. Same when they be anana make catch them no. Yen guys akasa ne ka. MPs no go parliament no hwana mo na ekotam loan ba parliament. Da ben oti say NDC for akofa loan ba parliament and ekufuado. Da ben Nananketia o de oti brofu chairman Nananketia nkesia. Ene yidie no Agyapong Nananketia nana da ben na oti se NDC fo akwa abroche ni broni akoka se ye pese ye bebo besia enti bra ye de ba magana fo agyatum e wo se o ye specific mum ye ngai sa akasa na emwaye politicians are the same ye deka edena MPs age parliament eyi I say ya bodam na asem na wo ka no pese o ka se MPP fo abodam na wo ye CPP ni MPP ni ntumi nka. You are being very disingenuous, you are being diabolic in your statement. With all due respect to you Nana, the penalty say NDC for akwaji loan about parliament say parliamentarians and pass it. Since Akufo-Addo came to power, it's been loans upon loans. Why not the loans neba? And your finance minister, party be no free. You be do parliament and one majority. Why do you people act as if you've not been to school before? But I respect you because I know say school are economy Kobe. But why do you deliberately act as if say you are ignorant about the issues? You are not. You are deliberately trying to mislead the people. It is not MPs. You were supposed to be straightforward and say, Argentina MPP are buying way. They be follow my parliament. No, majority no a pass it. That is what we are expecting somebody like you to speak. That is how we expect you to speak. Stop acting as if you are ignorant about the issues. Well, now for politicians to do for. So don't make it look like say NDC for Kofa loan if you baby aba pass your parliament. It is your Oforiata who is your friend. And the offer for now Oforiata obefa. Me friend na onfa. So why are you making it look like NDC for Koji loan aba? Munjai MPP propaganda na ahemfo no mu bi no moye no. There's no generality in Ghana's situation now. We need to be specific. We need to speak to the issues. We need to mention names. Tell manager Mahama or power no. Na mo bo MDC dim ka asem. Na mo bo president di ka asem. Aden ende de obia banye. Ende de omu nyina ye nipa bonefo who brought the loans. Nana Nketsia, we want you to come out one day and show us one loan and the coup for the NDC for the Kofabaye. Why are you people being diabolic like that? Adena mo yempenifu amu ofia. Mo shada katakata mo ni mo yimframa. Adena mo yempenifu amu gufia. Debi anu ma shada kata mo ni bako na mo yimframa. You don't do that. I respect you a lot, but you don't make people like us start to think things about you. Ye njimi sa oyo hene ayebu, but men manipa njini se omo jimi. Nipa na soa wo na nipa na bu so oyo hene o kasa man sebio ye ne e wo wasene hu se sebio ye panyini na odi anim. Who brings the loans? You are all red than me. O kinkan chairman. When you be a chairman, in nyoma wa fam no hu nyoma chairman. Mo so na mo yimframa na mo yimani. Wo yimframa na wo yiweni. Why na kofa loan ba parliament? Who brings the loans and who approves the loans? That is why when it comes to parliament, parliament ebe hang no NDC and NPP no more pray who becomes majority, because that gives somebody the edge. Mokai nanankesia unim nyama cheme nanankesia unim nyama cheme, and it's an NPP for president they want to be majority. Why do you think they wanted to be the majority group? So that they can pass things. So don't make statements like MPs. Say the NPP government and the NPP parliamentarians keep passing the loans. Mumi enjoy the area no emwaye muntu bi yimframa obedwom de bia mfa nhye nkwara. Nana Nketsia mo amoka na mombo ne din ye me do no. Nana Nketsia Ajuasafo ntumi nka ejira danisim Nana Nketsia. Enye Nana Nketsia. Nana Nketsia. Nana Nketsia. Enye Nana Nketsia. Ejira danisim a ntumi nka. All right. Thank you very much, Nana Nketsia. Now, NPP na ewo ho no. Obi an adwene wo from pa, the most ignorant person who is part of the NPP and not an akan is this guy called Richard Ahiagbe. On the NPP for nyina kasama for communications director. Me hu nipa we Jimmy said that. I've never seen or witnessed a grown-up man or woman politics in tea. Without due respect, wama achimfo kitu obi using this kramai ba. I'm so disappointed. I'm a school chrono, school kram sham say school ya boma nipe bi. NPP muno we are bronye free wa we no ho. Very terrible communicator. She said the whole NPP akwa we any aboa papon ene mu di om communication enim. There's no party. Nana Komia etwatro, but Nana Komia's communication expertise in there. You cannot compare this guy to Nana Komia. Nana Komia ditro pa, but onim se ni ditro. Akwa we onim tro di ene wase Jimmy. The whole NPP now we have the men no. Their director of communication onye, the deputy aboa papon. So see where the party is. How can you communicate to win votes? Now some more can say NDC is talking down the economy because they don't have alternative ideas. Penyinia with Jimmy. Me be chirem kwabre for any swami for asema Richard Ahiagbe e kan nyina na say o say oh Safuru nya would say now your friend say Mr. S says say members have video mamba mamen twaso I'm going to go back for 1 minute. Na mabo video na some editorial no. This is the video. And where ye ni anoma asante for time omeka say omo be si theater ama ye ni anoma asante for no enie.
This is the day the Most High has made. Finally, we are here. We are on the soil or on the ground to start the project, and so it is only prudent that we do the official, usual thing that we do. And so we are here to do the first digging, so that we can put it on record that project has started. Those of us who believe in God, we say in the name of the Father, the Son, Amen. Ceremonially, no, Minister be hand over a master plan to contractor no, to signify the fact say a man of pine say on your juma. The Honourable Minister Limeyo will do the presentation to E-Giants.
Just say Ghana here. Jimmy Sao we had some pine. One number petition and import me or some sangui segu num. When you see Okumasi or 2-4 of the city at Ababo. I did so a delay. Say Jimmy. Ya car no both. Yen I am a count Jimmy because I'm going to say way when cause some bromo. Nanko so much chiro mo sanam do bakoma eye Don Patro e Okumasi Zoo na emoti ne no e buru mu yem gim wemu no mechetre Ghana babo no omo so be city atawa santimemu sampine wa noma petition we area ode de pregwa ye de ahwede aye de eye embadros aye wa noma petition owu de onye o se mensangu he segu hwinim theater da wai ye Jimmy ana ninyina so koso asantememu because ye ni asantefo ye pese ye kan okura de chema ye pese ye bagiatum theater na wai ye botu fo nim tia ye dia asantefo atam ye de NPP shisha NPP eti ede bia ka asantefo se mo maame enso asantefo se yente NPP de bia dia asantefo atam se mo maame enso asantefo se yente theater na wai apetesia won Kumasi memu sampan anum ni nyina de ade magi string aye de ade prekesa aye de ade ahwede aye de ade prego aye bayi apetesia ye de gata munso kakra som sampan nom ontumi mbie nani mensan we segwa hem bibia is in the pipeline everything the day that pipe will best you see a Ghana na jani PBC pipe unnecessary waste of time. Makokere kumante. The guy cannot construct English. 1, 2, 3 sentences. Makokere kumante. And the Matthew also MPAD. Makokere kumante became famous because of mentor. Makokere kumante. Mona mumunye serious on. Into 2-4. Ope adi egu enima asia. Nya asante kotoko nyeshe. Enya kura Sunday bia etumi kohwe omo. Unim de egu enim ase otu voice edutu kotoko nwu enim ase nana piaw onana na me wodo me chanchan hene ba wo se menka de wo se meka eya MPP na egu enim ase na gitum yanko enim after this short break me be kire nyom bi mu a kire and uhu eye show eye flyer no sorry this is the show flyer topic here simple Bank of Ghana 60.8 billion loss now pictures all no eye oforiata wo ho Addison wo ho O24 osetutu e wo ho ene MPP fo panyina odi omonim se eye oforiata ye mpam no eye Apiakubi enso wo ho adentina sankofo nyina picture ho me be dwudwam me be chirechirem e magana fo ehu no kure no. After this short break, Kevin Akoberu Taylor yeba abedwudwam.
Mr. Speaker, the yield levy is also going to help with the fiscal consolidation effort and reduce the debt levels of our country. And that also means that we are going to see an improved economic ratings and not returning to the International Monetary Fund, which is the only solution our friends on the other side have always preferred. Why don't you go to the IMF? Go to the IMF. We have shown that we have alternatives to building the economy of this country without resorting to conditionalities that will be imposed on this country. We will not go to the
Yonkuma akowi obi asase. Ana ejoso hine no so aboa no ma na wi asase na fi so ejoso hine enka ho hwe. Yonkuma ende onam enkran nefu ayese de oton kyene ewo Libya. John Kuma na yemu deputy finance minister wa Ghana. Na mo read John Kuma resume. John Kuma ko nep ko wiesi. John Kuma na yemu deputy finance minister wa Ghana. Na mo read John Kuma resume. Mo read the resume. Munim de John Kuma ko read wo school. Munim de okankan wo school. Musika asem nyina John Kuma na ehwe so. Hwenefu ayeso chekere nkyene ewo Libya. Na nsen ya o. Sem wagimi. Or nep and be expose say akwo we do over 100 million monchini tum ade chi oso ko pe MPD obi one o ma hene komna sante o ma hene ne to kete ne fu se flower pot and omotewo oh eye John Kuma de na ko primary way hwe be mo Jimmy obi ne law school ko gabi na hwe no osoro de bia ne sesi na no akora kete obi manyini chen no enso ni tiri mo dwene ayese de ne ko jintafo aware obi menyini chana ana mun se menyini che obi ana girls na mo sham sana ana se obi no tia sampan menyini chano yeah I'm older than obi jack ye nice ne ye o ye nyan kwase asam saa ene oba fun bia na edi na chi nti ase emoja ne gina ho enda me hu bibi come bottom enda me hu bibi me hu story we bana aka say aka 7 minutes na my editorial. Oh, where is this story? I saw one story I wanted to show to you guys. Oh, Aira. Oh, me who story be disability scholarship I hear MPs. Oh, now me who can say I wanted to share with you guys. It should be on this system. Oh yeah, it's here. Now me who I'm so oh Ghana there stories will be or say me you say na sanke ne pe ye enyomanyo anka nkenti say yeah, nice so na bibinti ai manyini chen obi enso obi anima twentwem chen me I crossing odu UK to take pictures obi anima twentwem chen me and them story we and story am go where say palm soup reduces prostate cancer risk, support brain and menopausal health. Na me who story no we dey mini ano so am for say na dey na Kevin dey beto so asa benkwan yi e na fade ho me be chirechire man na my editorial because na enka ho but on say obi to say Kevin I dey na still out there ho nice guy yi because so when you chen obi I dey na obi I dey say one ankra wo da ho say when you chen wo fresh ni nyina se bi obehwe wa brabo so yi ai enti me go kind story no and am say hey because that story we know mini anoma mo eye swame ene eye bekwai no man chirechire mo mo ntiase me ankasa na story me kind mo say hey story no bibi wom enti you see palm soup reduces you see eye abenkwan on say bema you see we nya eye bibi afre no prostate cancer I dey say oh bema ye bema mu no unyini du bibi a say we nya yare bi wo bema mu say bio eye otohwe no say bibi abem cancer bi abem nti omo say abenkwan abenkwan me chireba de kudie ntia me nan se chen nkokora na mu hu omo no because omo hwe omo hu ye obi se de body na chinchire den menyini chen no ba so Kevin me won say 28 gada bi hey enya nkora sa o now story na nkasa me be kinkan chire na nkinkan no enough form adekudie me kasa enough form no say ensem na nkofo no chire story nim no west ne soso west ne soso ba me wi me body tofa na ma start editorial no palm soup reduces prostate cancer risk, support brain and menopausal health. Yes, see, eya benkwan no prostate cancer no etumi bua ma unya and also why didn't ye juma sa betuma bua ma why didn't da ye and asebio imana wonya menopause ma isa abodan for the marry no ebetuma bua ma menopause na ba form kakra ni nyina se eye abenkwan into story when eye abenkwan ho danse ai come editorial ba me chirichim now okay story no eye very emphatic eye research bi say Dr. B ye now the story was by eye Raphael Nyakote Obu PhD esoso ai abenkwan o see omekum nyina to atwene say ye jimi ene de abenkwan esa monopause abenkwan wabodam ebetuma wadwira to yi abenkwan baguya enso wenya eye bibia for prostate cancer ebetumi abenkwan ya o abenkwan betuma be gufo adane ni ba abenkwan ya o abenkwan yes ntia okay tie prostate health where's the bisusum yanka sama can story way back na me kind of mantiase but later part of the dream one am so me body tough am so am for or say prostate health is very important to men due to the many roles the prostate play. Or say, hence, there is a need to research local remedies and delicacies that could support the prostate. Most of these remedies are in our kitchen and farm. One such unexplored one is palm nut soup. Why is palm nut soup good for the prostate? A question, Obusa. Now, I examined this in this article where Nyako te Obu PhD also I examine obechirim. Now in chechemni nie chechemna na fomo me kabibia na me makenka kenkan na chechemu we de me hu bi da me wi am body to fan na my editorial no still 2 minutes more. Mr. S it's what true bibi, let me go check. Okay, palm nut soup is derived from palm fruit. An old study by Sundram et al. 2003 found that the palm fruit Elias guinecensis and then the botanical name no your friend no Elias guinecensis and the Bible mudin Elias and guinecensis also and the me hu na make yield palm oil, a palmitic oleic rich semi-solid fat. Have you boy a problem? The PhD, me no problem. Where's now you see now you say in conform with what you say. Hey, black man go school kakra and your boy and the mama twaso. Okay, I see palmitic oleic rich semi-solid fat and the fat soluble minor component vitamin E, that is tocopherols, tocotrienols. Vitamin E na enya free abebuno. Udru baby ya friend tocopherols. Tocopherols and tocotrienols. Hey, PhD. Ugo anymore say, and their percentages varies drastically. Last paragraph will say. Interestingly, palm vitamin E 30%, tocopherols 70%, tocotrienols has been extensively researched for its nutritional and health properties, including antioxidant activities, cholesterol lowering, anti-cancer effect, and protection against anti-rosacea. These are attributed largely to its tocotrienol content. You all can say no more kind of show. They all come bro footing and say, yes, mamma, mono kind of show and she send your baby munya cancer. When in the broke tocotrienols and as a ninja or body to fire, and mamma na, ebia mum babam quino. Mono more benkwana moshwa and she send your baby munya cancer. After the short break, yeah, the editorial the message so. Hey, tocopheronol, tocolisons. Yeah.
I'm good.
All right, so live on Loud Silence TV. My name is Kevin Akobe. It's time for the editorial of the day. And Bank of Ghana at Semono. And the NDC minority in parliament led by Ato Forsen came out with a press conference. Now, Ghana for say the issue of Bank of Ghana are 60 billion and over. Almost say Irano. They believe say Eniraye Sikebia Nipebi Edi Ghana dream and Omafasikano Ewieskano. Nende NDC for a press conference no omo kan sem bebre omo kire mu adekudientia e wo se NPP aban no e take blame no for eye krono ani dwima akoso e Bank of Ghana. I say the governor of Bank of Ghana no e Nana Danko Akufo-Addo e na to nsa e frɛ no se ombedi eye Bank of Ghana nim. Inti Nana Danko Akufo-Addo e na ebetumi apamo eye papa ye frɛ no eye Addison or the governor of Bank of Ghana. Now, the NDC today made some very astonishing and shocking, or came up or released some shocking statement to be a Ghana for yenina or see ye. Now through the minority leader at Forsen no omomi ati say MPP aban any Bank of Ghana eka omontuma esieni edi Ghana dream. In fact, omo kan yakodru premise ma ati say Bank of Ghana me no ka say yesikasem asei sebio Bank of Ghana no abo. Broni beka say Bank of Ghana is bankrupt. Now, say yaka say the bank is bankrupt. Also tell us the Bank of Ghana enye obi na chichire enye ankrankran bi adwuma eye Ghana eye enwoma kese e for the constitution no eno na chichire Bank of Ghana. In the sense there's a Bank of Ghana abo ana yesikasem adwire gu a na e kire say Ghana ankasa no ye ni sikada ho. Yankai Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and NPP ba abenmu when they came to power, the first action they took was to make sure some banks were dissolved. Diame pa change na say Akufo-Addo aban no omo ba power no foriata ne Akufo-Addo gabi ocheda komo ba umiam no omo kotena dem no Alan Cash kene de Agyapong mu nyina kotena parliament no de omo gitu mu ne say e wo say omo gu banks bi wo Ghana through Bank of Ghana if we say sa banks no dwumadia na nko so mudi ema amanfo sika eda omo ho no eye sika omotuma ba ho ban no omo ntumi endi hu dwuma ema sika ni nyina ahye enti Bank of Ghana gina so ka say eye sibia na banks bi eye omo dwuma no they did not really like it. In fact, banks no ebumra bebre so they breached a lot of the banking regulations and asset laws no enti ema Mr. Addison Bank of Ghana through the finance ministry ne Akufo-Addo no ene eye omo maka ho ba omiano no egu amanfo banks ene de behu say Kobnado for bank eguye obi ti say Pakwesi Indum the bank guye any other serious banks are na eboa ye maamenom ene ye papa no a na omudi omusika to ho na ende no bank penyini ana bank okunyini e friend the Bank of Ghana ye nyina ye furuma ne de chichire ye no ende ye bohwe omusika semu a sika poly 60 billion and over ayira and the Yebusa Bank of Ghana say, na sikei, na sika chuchiri die say, ayira ya, nyina ye ni bebi fire. Bank of Ghana for church the muni nyina say, sikana ayira no, sebio enyomo enamdo musako bo mu de komo mo pranom ekoyi omu nyinsen tuguye, anase omu de kofa omu ho o baby, anase omu de ma omu omu mamem no koye yie. Na emo sikana ayira no, ne dodoɔ no sika sebio anamoa MPP aban a sika entutoye penyini a friend Kenofuriata etoto ya friend DDEP domestic debt exchange program through IMF program koto osinti ya de beto Ghana for so enti Bank of Ghana say oh sika ni mom de ahye na enye ye ne cause problem ni nyina MPP aban na sebio Ghana sika sam say ye no omo de ko IMF de conditionalities bi anase nyoma bitutu kwam a ebema yeso bebo sa aka no na sika ni mom de o hwe sika no ni mukasie no enye omo na edi na emom ntotoye boni a MPP aban totoye na ema sika ni bi bebre eyiraye na emom de eka chire ne de omuni enho asem ka me na woka sei Bank of Ghana for ya correction nkrata ma omutumi toto watch akese $100,000 $50,000 omo yisika twitwiri die ende me na woka sei Bank of Ghana agu abo na enso musi one of the most lucrative and I say one of the most luxurious buildings amokwakotinem sebio ejija omuna egum say ehon your friend headquarters na obebusa ho say in summer ekosui dan ebedu sam pempensui. Why are we here today? What caused this? Maboni pa bi din e wo mhwe we so adekudie ntia ende ye wo ha adentina ende ya beduru ha. How did we get here? 60 6.8 billion Ghana cedis. O de ba broni sikem a dollar na a $5.3 billion. Nancy Eko IMF yakoje $3 billion. That means na you 5.3 billion a dawa na ni pebi 80. Momen ko tie minority leader and the press conference in semni bi okaye mi wia na matie siasem nim na madwudwam ama Ghana fo be a problem ni free adekudie ntia ende ye gina ha Bank of Ghana 60.8 billion ayra and obi ampese obema ye eye answers. Kenneth Oriata o 2482 NPP majority in parliament led by Apia Kubia amka say yampam Kenneth Oriata and Addison, they are the corporates here na ye den enende omu nyina aye din. Yebechirechirem moment ko tie NDC for press conference. One or two things are omukaye na yemfa agrono enhyehyso. This is Atoforsen, the minority leader.
Report and the financial statement of the Bank of Ghana was released. This report depicted the catastrophic decline of the Central Bank of Ghana into a bottomless pit. The report revealed the following astonishing facts. 1. The Bank of Ghana recorded a staggering loss of 60.8 billion Ghana cedis, which is equivalent of $6 billion US. This is twice the amount we are to receive from the recent IMF bailout. 60 billion Ghana cedis, representing $6 billion US, meaning this is twice the amount we'll be asking the IMF to give to us. This simply means that the reckless and mismanagement of the governor of the Bank of Ghana has costed the nation twice what we are struggling and sacrificing to receive from the International Monetary Fund amid its major conditionalities. Colleagues, the Bank of Ghana has also recorded a negative equity of over 55.1 billion Ghana cedis. This simply means that the Bank of Ghana is currently bankrupt, or in other words, insolvent. In other words, the once prestigious Bank of Ghana, the mother of all banks in Ghana, have been bankrupted and collapsed by the NPP economic management team led by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, with the complicity of the governor of the central bank and his deputies. Friends from the media, many questions have been asked about how we arrived at this gloomy and sad situation, with some expressing surprise at the state of affairs of the central bank. For us in the NDC, the disaster did not come as a surprise. In fact, we in the NDC minority have always known that the Bank of Ghana was being mismanaged. We have made this point time without number, that the Bank of Ghana is a classic example of how not to manage an economy. The NDC party is on record to have informed Ghanaians on countless occasions that the Bank of Ghana has been on a dangerous trajectory, and indeed, it has now become a crime scene with the dire consequences for us all. Fellow countrymen and women, after the inept and clueless finance minister overborrowed and got Ghana locked out of the capital market due to our unsustainable debt obligations, the NPP government chose the easy, reckless, lazy, and criminal path of printing money. Unfortunately, this is how the governor and the central bank, the governor of the central bank, Dr. Ernest Addison, who is now known as the printer of money, has conspired with members of economic mismanagement team led by Alhaji Dr. Bawumia and the inept finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta, aka One Program, One Bond, to destroy Ghana's central bank. After this dastardly act of overlending to the government by the central bank, they then proceeded to do the unthinkable. And the unthinkable is to write off a whopping 48.4 billion Ghana cedis, about half of Ghana's government indebtedness, to the central bank without parliamentary approval. This is illegal and criminal, and the NDC members of parliament will not allow this to pass. In fact, we will resist this. Both the mismanagement of the economy and our finances, the spectacular recklessness and ineptitude of the governor and his team has called into question the wisdom of leaving him at the helm of affairs of the central bank. Ladies and gentlemen, the IMF had made an offer to assist the government to develop a plan for recapitalization of the central bank. And that is why paragraph 18 of Ghana's Memorandum of Economic and Financial Policy, the MEFP, sent to IMF, stated this fact. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen of the media, fellow countrymen and women, let me assure you that very soon Ghanaians will be made to pay for Bank of Ghana recapitalization levy, a tax to recapitalize the Bank of Ghana. So as we speak, because the central bank has collapsed virtually. It is, however, our position that we have so recklessly, the government of Ghana has so recklessly mismanaged the central bank and brought it to its knees and cannot remain at the helm of affairs of the bank without being held accountable. Those who have led this reckless and criminal conduct unleashed economic hardship and financial distress on the suffering people of Ghana must be held accountable on this particular action. In fact, impunity of the highest order can no longer be tolerated by the suffering masses of Ghanaians. We must not allow this dangerous precedent to be set for future leaders. In this regard, we in the NDC call for the resignation, immediate resignation of the governor of the central bank and his deputies within 21 days from today. We are resolved to embark on popular action to occupy the central bank and drive out the team of inept, callous, and criminally minded mismanagers of our finances to save the Bank of Ghana. What we will do is that the march will ensure accountability. Colleagues, the march to ensure accountability will begin in 21 days if the governor of the Bank of Ghana does not do the needful and pack bag and baggages out of that sacred institution that he has unfortunately mismanaged. Dr. Ernest Addison and his deputies must go. There has to be an end to this impunity now. Fellow countrymen and women, let us arise and save the Bank of Ghana. This is the only bank we have that belongs to us directly. The central bank has a big role to play. We cannot allow the Bank of Ghana to be managed and be drawn to this level. We call on all of you that if the governor fails to act by resigning, you join us to march to occupy the Bank of Ghana in 21 days' time, to force him out and to force his deputies out, because we cannot allow this to continue. Arise for Ghana.
That's it. Inti the minority leader at force and Ekanyina say, Omoma Bank of Ghana leadership no, Addison and the deputies no 21 days. Omofa omojuman to na omunjai Bank of Ghana and to na yempe nipa bi omunim de. Na omumra emehwe Ghana sika samon to ye na Osha Bank of Ghana na enye okunidi bi dia anase enye nipakuo bi dia e Ghana for ye nyina ye dia na all kan nsem no se wohwe senior Bank of Ghana ene Akufo-Addo aban wei Oforiata Bawumia ene economic management team Bawumia da no a Alankojo Chawante kan ho akane de Agyapong mote parliament e pass laws e support yo na ohuni tepefe omohuni pefe se eye aban wei ni Bank of Ghana ka omo ntoma aboni ene omo di Ghana dwirim. In fact, Okanya kosi say, eye Ghana, Bank of Ghana ye nyina ye dia no, and the bank no ebububojo ma yesika sem no asay. Na eye sika oka ho asem eye 60.8 billion ayira no. Ye ebusa Bank of Ghana for no say eye den na sika na yira ya Bank of Ghana for enhyere ani aso anu yibia ma Ghana for. Oka kire say omo kai Ghana for say imre bi Ekachire Ghana for say eye Bank of Ghana Addison Dano no omuni Akufo-Addo aban Bawumia ene eye Oforiata ene eye Alankas wo economic management team no so no ene parliament ekamutuma esieni etwa sika illegally ana omofa akutikwan bi so etwa over 44 billion egu Ghana eye omainim abra na nka oso mo ba parliament ebeji eye de permission ana say omobeji eye akwankyere ansa no mo disa adwumadie no sa krono any consistent illegalities and as a krono etwatwa so a omudi edi Ghana dream no eno enende edi Ghana beduru ha Intinensam kemuno NDC for our more parliament or more parliamentarians any Ghana for almost Ghana for nyina say we enya NDC for nko asem ye Ghana for asem because a central bank a banker menewo ye ne kan ya adwene bomu eteye enya bank ye kufuado dia na say Mahama dia a banker ye menewo dia inti omo ma Addison any Bank of Ghana penifo mo ho no omo enda eye eduonu baako 21 days omo fo mo dwumanguo na omo mfenguo a eye NDC parliamentarians led by the minority leader no any Ghana for a omo do Ghana dwene Ghana ho a omo pese Ghana koyie ebo Ghana sikasem ho ban no omo nyina ebeka omo ntoma esieni ebo NDC for so bo asho omo bo edi omo chi amo makobo wura Bank of Ghana ho amakisi say eye Addison ne dwumafo omo di Bank of Ghana enimu no ya pamo omo nyina into wey Occupy Bank of Ghana wey Ghana for bank and nipa bi edi adwum machiremu sika ayira de anke betumi di aye nipa bi ahyeda afa koti kwan so awi aye me ene wo ene ye sede se wey ye betu wanamon na ye nyina be make sure se akromfo etechi amoabo atemfo mte Bank of Ghana Addison di enim no yetu omase everything ne ekosi enda eda ebeto so 21st day no wo se ye nyina ye adwene se ye beka ye ho agu ye be di NDC fo echi se ye nyina ye Ghana fo ye koje Ghana sikasem ye ko akoje Ghana sikasem siye ye nkoje NDC sikasem siye ye nkoje NPP sikasem siye ye koje Ghana sikasem siye Occupy a year Bank of Ghana no after 21 days BBNC NDC for leadership say omo be sere Ghana for omo be hia a year omo support any Ghana for mo do Ghana ama ye nyina yakọ ema ye de de hia akoto bibia e wo say de to na ensama make kire wi a me kire mu obi be busa o say e start free he ye nyina eti krom ha na NPP nipa bi sorry wo Ghana ka kire NPP for say die mo ye no mo say Ghana sika samon to ye no mo say no. In fact the minority in parliament NDC for a series of press conferences mo kai the crossroads and John Mahama different press conferences omo ya na omo de catch MPP aban Ekufuado di enim Addison wo Bank of Ghana Kenoforiata Alankojo Chiramanten Mahamudu Bawumia ene omo amaka omo so be di president say ebe hia se mo be ko IMF ntem if you say sikasem no masay no series of press conferences. And minority no eto caution ma MPP for yeti kroma asofo bi di MPP atem yeti kroma ex-president bi ankasa yeti kroma impenifo na nka so mo de omanu tum eka se we de moma ye nyina fo ya no tum mo nyina ye din ahemfo akese yeti kroma nipa na adwene se omo de Ghana hi omo no e wo so omo kasa no obi ankasa ema ye di NDC fo atem se omo hia tumi enti na omo twa Ghana fo ntro John Dramani Mahama begina simpieni ekiremu etoto nyoma kire Ghana for say MPP aban betia nyoma ba ko mienu miensa we ye di ekire anase ye di so a ye sika sam tutu ye beye ende yete ha ye sika sam asei yakọ IMF aba ende yete ha baby ebedri ye Bank of Ghana bank fo nyina maame no enso ewu na obi bebusa ho say asem we free hin na bae now time na NDC for air caution Ghana for air caution NPP aban no through press conferences no TME pa obehu bebi asem no bedu. That was the same time na NPP aban mu nipa omudi Ghana sikasem enim no they were insulting and telling Ghanaians to say yene die there is no way we will go to the bank, the World Bank mokai IMF. Time na NDC for a press conference ato forcing Mahama omo amunim de se tekpe mo kasa se was say aban no tutu nyoma edi nyoma bi so no the same time na agongo mo kasa press conference no na Ken Oforiata TV so akoya na fusa dancing afre no John Kumei no ja parliament e de no mo ka kire ye sa time na Ghana sem sika sem asei na NDC for kasa say muntu ehun anamontem and sana we will get to a point where we cannot recover because you know say sika sem start say na che NDC for started caution NPP abina ache and the caution was always that quickly go to IMF because the hole you are digging is becoming bigger. NDC consistently told the NPP abai, Kachire Oforiata, Kachire Bawumia, Kachire Kufuado, Kachire NPP majority in parliament to say, you guys should go to the IMF quickly because the more yetnefie e deny e chantrono na amenana yetu ama Ghana no e yekesie. The same time, Ken Oforiata on the 14th of April 2022 as the finance minister of Ghana, this is what he said.
As my colleague, Deputy Minister said, we are not going to the IMF. Whatever we do, we are not. The consequences are there. We are a proud nation. We have the resources. We have the capacity. Don't let anybody tell you. Like when Joshua, Caleb, and the 10 others went to spy on the promised land. And only 2 of them came to say that we can do it. And the 10 went around the community murmuring, you can't, da, 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 da. We are not people of short sight, you know. And we have to move on. Okay. So let's think of us as who we are, a proud, strong people, the shining star of Africa, and we have the capacity to do what we want to do.
So this is what the finance minister, time and a minority, press conferences, the practical solutions, any alternatives, this guy was telling Ghanaians about Joshua, Caleb, and Abednego. And these people were sitting there clapping for Ken Oforiata. Saudi when you know for Ghana. When you know na ahemfo akese o Ghana, no too for Ghana, he saw it. Na omo kasa ebe mu no omo nyina o Ghana. Elizabeth Ohene ene omo so intellectuals ni nyina no nyina o Ghana. This man, we were talking about numbers. We were talking about deficit. We were talking about usika sama enye, your revenue coming in. Sika unya no esha eche sika wo say your expenditure oversees your revenue or your income. Sika eba fie ni swa ena de ye say no doso. It is simple math. So na NDC for ka ena kwa we be gina Ghana for ni ka kire ye say Joshua, Caleb, any 10 other people no more Bible mu no omunti ye nko IMF da. We are people and Nyankopon Israel. Ye jiminti ye yankwasiafo manti ena kwa we betena TV so ena yesa bo nsemu ma no ye de Ghana sika samo hye ne nsa no yamfa Bible antoso yamfa Quran antoso Joshua and Caleb Abednego ni sa nkwasiafo no bobo mudin no yamfa mudin anto Ghana sika sam so ye de sika ne ma nipa ena yesi nipa antoto sika sam na sika sam nyeyi. We are talking about money you don't have. We are talking about your economy that is not generating. You are talking about an economy that is not making revenue. We are talking about an economy that the government machinery is spending more than it's making. So practically, you are talking about an economy that needs to work its books to get money back home. We are not talking about principles and Bible knowledge. So for a finance minister to come and tell us, say, Obi wa Bible mudi nkwasi asembinti, ye ndi sa nkwasi asembia. Do I know who is in the Bible? Do I know who wrote the Bible? Do I know the philosophy and principles of the people and not more Bible? Do I care about what they did in the Bible? What I care about is sikana ya diama. What have you done? In simple terms, o maame ewo sirem, o maame yare, ujina kejetia. Ya catch us in 24 hours. Wa mbehwa o maame a, wentumi ameduru anhwa o maame bewu. From Kejetia to Sirem, 200 Ghana cedis. Mene woka say 10 Ghana na show butum. You need 200 Ghana cedis to get to the north. Ujina Kejetia kase. Onyamie shirawo. Inti ya den ya obeko maame ho. Die na wode ko maame ho. We jimi. Tuanamo a ebetuma ma koduru maame ho. Inti obi gina nchene se tuanamo we ntuanamo. Take action, be proactive, and sell away your 200 Ghana na nya car because 10 Ghana na kuta na ka say onyame ba ne me onyame ne ye Bible mu na obi di pound o ba ko e ma nipa 5,000 pound nti meduru mi maame wo wagimi. This is practical. This is not about some book you are reading. This is not about some religion you believe in. This is about making sure practicality na ye juma inti ye jimi nti Yesika sama say, your revenue nye, now Caleb and Abednego, any 10 people, I don't know whether they were rapists in it, whether they were sycophants, they were armed robbers. I don't know any of these fools. You are using them to tell me that Hesikasama say, but you're sure almost story. Do I know Caleb? Do I know Abednego? Do I know those people in the Bible? Do you even know what their life was about? Now at Ghana, everybody is quiet. We sit in Ghana and these people, so NDC for pushy, sending notes, a warning. The opposition, that is what they can do. They can raise red flag. They can caution the government. And this opposition has been most effective opposition in the history of Ghana. So we study Akufo-Addo's government, any actions on taking, and we share what the opposition in government, NPP, NDC for the past 7 years. This has been the most effective opposition in the history of Ghana. See the exposes the opposition is doing. What can they do? They can raise the red flag. They can make you know. See Cathedral, say it is through the opposition. See PDS, it was through the opposition. See the consistent and the number of scandals under this government, it was the opposition. What should they do? They don't have the numbers. They can alert you, the people. Into the NDC opposition has always been on point. So Bitina radio so it is Richard here but Jimmy Fonica say the NDC is talking down the government. He's stupid. When your money is one, it's one. If you have $10 in your account, it is $10. You cannot change it into $20. So if even the NDC is speaking down on the economy, what changes the economy figures? Say Otuwana say uska na say obituo eka say uniska. Una uska. What is your problem? But you can't tell me, say, you are stupid. The NDC can talk and talk and talk. If the economy is effective and working, we will see it through the numbers. And the numbers today we are seeing shows that you fools cannot run the economy. Into the NDC gave us a lot of red flags. The opposition consistently talked to us. They told these people, change your ways. Quickly go to IMF, DNC. After that, we saw Akufo-Addo. After this press conference, and I campaign with John Kuma and so-called Parliament.
Mr. Speaker, the yield levy is also going to help with the fiscal consolidation effort and reduce the debt levels of our country. And that also means that we are going to see an improved economic ratings and not returning to the International Monetary Fund, which is the only solution our friends on the other side have always preferred. Why don't you go to the IMF? Go to the IMF. We have shown that we have alternatives to building the economy of this country without resorting to conditionalities that will be imposed on this country. We will not go to the IMF today. We will not go to IMF tomorrow. And we are not going as long as the NPP remains in power.
So the Deputy Finance Minister stated clearly in Parliament, also the opposition keeps telling us to go to IMF. That means the NDC for started sounding alarm and say to create the hodo mo nya ne quick na mo IMF senior be ye benya sa to no. So John Kuma himself admitted in Parliament to say NDC for opposition for they raise the alarm on to Kwasiabeleti radio so say NDC for they don't like the government, NDC for are talking down on the money. The NPP Deputy Finance Minister accepted in Parliament. Say our opponents are telling us to go to IMF. This was way back in 2020. 2021, 2022. The NDC were always telling them, go to IMF. Original Parliament can say, NDC come, but we will not take it. We are not going to IMF today. We are not going to IMF tomorrow. And they were IMF. Now the most important thing is, IMF rin come on the buy no and a DDEP buy domestic debt exchange program. Inti yabeko IMF rin no and omo ko introduce BBF for the DDEP. Eno na Ofuriata be introduce say eno na omo betoto Ghana sikasem ansana IMF kra ba yehu de ebeye. Eno na pension for ho be kan. It was too late. The red flag na minority no e release no. The red flag now minority really raising all these years, At the end of the day, we went to IMF, but it was late. Now I do know one funny thing. Maybe the Bank of Ghana, the connection and why we are here today. After that, July, the video I played to you, Nina was in February 2020. July near to Ghana, and another Danko for the release statement say we are officially going to the IMF. Say Anka Kenoforiata and then the deputies time NDC for started raising red flag say go to IMF. Anka ko IMF it means say and the Bank of Ghana catcher say because of DDE and Ayaboka 60 billion now, that means majority of that debt now person push DDE no, it means it could have been solved. Because if he had gone to IMF earlier, the DDEP wouldn't have affected a Bank of Ghana. Because if they had taken that route, if they had taken that decision from the opposition NDC, nanka omuko IMF in Tema and the Bank of Ghana saw a free oporiata decision to go to IMF late, and can incur this debt. So who should be blamed for the debt of a Bank of Ghana? It is Kenoforiata. But you know something, Meka Kudientia, they don't want it to be Kenoforiata. Who actually caused this problem? It is the delayance in going to the IMF. If these people had listened to the opposition and gone to the IMF earlier, and consistent billion years say move 48 billion, every Oforiata's decision to go to the IMF late, we wouldn't have incurred that. Then who basically caused this problem? It is Kenoforiata. But Kenoforiata a politician. Kenoforiata a political party, they don't want it to be so. So they are now saying a Bank of Ghana that belongs to you and I. Into omunyina say yemfa a Kanokosha Bank of Ghana. Send it will not be an NPP problem. After what you say. Because they know that when they say through the finance ministry and they will say, hey, NPP for the dream. We know how they work. So what they did was they basically pushed this problem that was caused by the delayance from the Kufuado, Bawumia, Bedie Tuo, Oforiata government in going to the IMF. No, they know they caused this problem, but let us push it on Bank of Ghana. Bank of Ghana and why dia? Bank of Ghana is an institution. You cannot blame Bank of Ghana. You cannot blame and say blaming it like blaming a politician. You cannot, the way you blame NPP Abino, you cannot blame Bank of Ghana the same way. Now, you demand a group of people, maybe a problem no. A group of NPP MPs, APA Bontine say they want Ken Oforiata out. Listen. In this group repair, Yebusam said, why do you want Ken Oforiata out? Because he's part of you. NPP for Asante 4 MPs, majority. Apia Kubi na DNM. Let me put this picture up. What I am discussing today. Apia Kubi and DNM. A group of MPs came out and said they want Ken Oforiata out. Ken Oforiata is a liar. He cannot manage the country. He cannot den. So they wanted him out. Ken Oforiata is making so much money from a year the office is occupying. A NPP majority, Asante 4 MPs. And these people started speaking. Yempeke no Furiata or the IMF. They were all over the place on TV, on radio. They even went to the Jubilee House to give the president an ultimatum. Say, I was say, and the president catch it almost say, can Furiata break IMF deal now? That will be his last day in office. And I'm a boy. Now, Yati Kromha. The call for Ken Oforiata to be sacked as the finance minister, the NPP MPs are Omuya Santifo more NPP mu our parliament, it has disappeared. Now, Busa won't say, Adentina, Oma no so pe Ken Oforiata no, Omuya NPP MPs no, ebe sinde Omuja is asamneka. I'm going to say it today. Apia Kubi on record. Say. Otunfo or say to two frere Asante 4 MPs now about 99 they were saying Ken Oforiata should leave office no. Otunfo say to two frere almost say they should stop it. Say Apia Kubi say me boa. He should come out and say they never had a meeting with Otunfo say to two that Ken Oforiata campaign now they want Ken Oforiata to be sacked Otunfo never called them for that meeting. Intina any Ghana for what was say and the NPP for the papa bako. Omunyina adwuna be fie say yanye esika sem ye no na Otunfo or say to two efre MPs no Kumase. Eka kire omo said they should stop that campaign. Second Oforiata yempamono. That is why there you have not heard any of these MPs speak say Ken Oforiata nko. Say Oma meeting bia so too far from man stop your ma. Mumusa will say why have they stopped speaking on Ken Oforiata should be sacked? Why are they not pushing the campaign? Why are they not going on TV and say the president has lied? Because President Kufuor say right after IMF deal, he is going to sack Oforiatta. Why are they running away from the topic? It is because Otumfuo say to Efra Santifo MPs say they should stop it because on per se NPP in Mbeguasi. So these MPs they want to keep their seat, they all withdrew. And you don't hear any MP saying say Ken Oforiatta should go, especially as Santifo MPs. If you say Otumfuo or say to, and I'm saying on my platform, we have published this story on loudsilencenews.com about 2-3 weeks ago. Nobody spoke, and I'm saying this on authority. Apia Kubi said say Otumfuo from Omensia Kachirom say they should not push for that. Now my question to Otumfuo and say Otumfuo said to Oyo Hinikesia Mibu. If you did this, then it means you have a lot of power. That means okuta tumi pa. That means tumi ne kuta no betum dia nyoma bebre. These are the same people omobeso wonsa edo ko boankra 2 times omonye boankra no. You cannot organize these people in one room to tell them you are giving them 6 months to build boankra. Nana. The power that you yield after this meeting, Ghana for nyina person Okufuado and in the bush for free power. Ya pam Ken Oforiatta to be free MPs ni nyina no. We shut you down. Ebe sin there, no MP is able to speak on that issue. No, it means you have a lot of power. Why are you not using that power to call for development in the Ashanti region? Why are you not using the same power Otumfuo to force these Ashanti MPs in parliament? Omo pass loans, pass a lot of taxes on Wasantifo. Why can't you use the same power to organize all of them to tell them that the Swami interchange no more meye? It is looking like 2 million ekutao. You are using the power to prevent development. But so okuta sa power way, na sa power way to me bibi say ya. Why can't you use the power to bring development home? And then I for 2 million enforce so say omunfa yedie any impunity santimemu. Because I am saying this on record. That meeting took place. That is the reason why no MP from the Ashanti region is speaking on Ken Oforiatta should be sacked. Now because people like Otumfuo, there were hundreds of them in Ghana. NPP Bonia, they sit and they call and they make sure their Ghana for panel, they insist it never happens. I want one of the MPs, especially Apia Kubi, to come out and say they never met Otumfuo and Otumfuo telling them to stop that campaign. So Omunisha Otumfuo, why have they stopped the campaign? Say if they did not meet Otumfuo, say Otumfuo and from say they should shut it down. Why have they neglected that Ken Oforiatta should go? Because from all that I'm telling you, if Ken Oforiatta had gone to the IMF earlier, and 60 billion, it wouldn't get there. Now what they are doing now is NPP are buying 40 billion Ghana cedis. Omo cause a problem we. Now what is happening is Ghana sika semna omo bokro no omo swani nyina kogu Bank of Ghana so. Now, who are you going to go after? When you change the leadership of Bank of Ghana, the question here is Bank of Ghana abokronono. So they have succeeded in moving away from Oforiatta's crimes, Bawomia's crimes, Ekufuado's crimes, and Omodia Bank of Ghana. And how did we get here? If MPs ne start here no campaign no and Otumfuo said to the support my MPs no to make sure the right thing is done and Ken Oforiatta wouldn't even be sitting there today. But when this thing started, Otumfuo to me ekuta wa minim se sa to me no e o senka wo de kire se sebi onyoma nkoye so ekoye no Otumfuo said to Efra Asantifo MPs catch him say nobody should go ahead with that campaign. And into the end no Ashanti MP or raising who say Ken Oforiatta should go is speaking on the matter. I am putting this platform there. So Apia Kubi Musa Otumfuo Nshoma, they should come out and say it never happened. No more the reason why they are not calling for Ken Oforiatta to be sacked. And there I read a story Ken Oforiatta say, oh no, he's not going to leave because he wants to serve Ghana. They see Mrebina Nankofobika say Yampamono no but our agenda say also serve Ghana. So it is what he wants. It is not what you Otumfuo you want. It is not what the MPs want. Into today we have a finance minister who decide when he wants to leave office and when he wants to stay. Intisa ekawene dahono. We should not blame anybody. We should blame people like Otunfoa. At the end of the day, no, this problem would have been solved because Anka Kenoforiata ya Pamona. If Ken had been sacked, we wouldn't have gotten here. So I almost started raising issue, no, and I can Pamo Kenoforiata and I go for I interfere and my MPs when you in Jania and Kenoforiata will not cause more harm. It is through this intervention by Otunfo and I Kenoforiata the green light to do more damage. And it's here because it is consistently the NPP refusing to go to IMF early. John Kumaka and the parliament, consistently, our opponents have been telling us to go to IMF. Why didn't they go? Because they know that there is nothing there. Why didn't they go? They didn't go because they don't respect the people. And when things went to south, Otunfo stepped in. The honest truth here is, we need to understand some things. I respect Otunfo, we need any problem. But some decisions Otunfo takes affect Ghana more than Asantemain. And this particular decision of Otunfo stopping the MPs from making sure Kenoforiata has been kicked out, you know, this mess we are in, it has contributed to the mess. Meaning so Otunfo. All that I want is that when things are not right, we have to make sure we speak against it. You don't gather the MPs and tell them to stop the campaign. Because from what we are seeing, the ACO Bank of Ghana nina Kenoforiata crimes are Bank of Ghana for because so what Bank of Ghana for now almost a majority of the Ekana 60 billion no, majority is from the government. So who caused it? It is the DDEP. Who caused the DDEP? It is the delayance in going to IMF. And who caused the delayance in going to IMF? It's Kenoforiata. So if Kenoforiata was kicked out and can't do her, Bank of Ghana oh, Nankasa, a 12 billion, we get it, or 28 billion. But the Akani Ghana government, why not lead a sikasam? Why not delay? Why not introduce the DDEP? It is Kenoforiata. So why would Otunfo tell the MPs, almost person Kenoforiata free a finance minister to stop that? Then it means can Otunfo say to has helped contributed to this debt. That is why we are here today. That is why today we are here. MPs, listen, time you go to Otunfo, they should come out and tell Ghanaians and say they never meant Otunfo. Yes, sir. Why do we do that? We have power. Let's use the power positively. Let us use the power to benefit ourselves, our people. Let us not make the power look like Nipa Binkwane Kutaumo. The power Otunfo you yield. That power no the also nkedi and say a free NPP MP 7 years akot nan kran so munyina momra santimemu. I want to make sure say mo me na meye asante hene 1 year yensi swami ni nyina. But you have refused to do that. Asantema ejumani ho. You have refused to push these MPs, but you are preventing Ghana for a day we are all yelling. Say anka yenin say you're making sure you call the MPs and you shut them down. Why are they not speaking again? The 60 billion, we should blame Addison. We should blame Kenoforiata. Most of all, we should blame Otunfo for stopping the MPs from kicking Kenoforiata out. Because if Ken had been kicked out, Anke Niha. If Kenoforiata had been kicked out, Anke Niha, from the explanation from the Bank of Ghana, Kenoforiata's delayance and stubbornness, stupidity and ignorance, no, and Amebenya DDEP, sir, over 43 billion Ghana cedis. That means if Ken had left early, we wouldn't be here. And if it's Otunfo blocking Ken's exit, then Otunfo is the problem. I stand here and I'm putting this platform there. They should release a statement. Say Otunfo and share MPs, no, and can't say they should not move ahead with this campaign of kicking Kenoforiata out of power. Finance Ministry. President Nisha Ghana Fobo, if we IMF now, Kenoforiata will be sacked. Why are we here? Why are they all silent? We should not do this to Ghana. Bank of Ghana, Addison should be fired. He should be prosecuted. Addison, his deputies, all those people at Bank of Ghana we are chasing, they need to be prosecuted. They need to go to jail and die there. Anyone who contributed to this mess needs to face the law. It's high time mumpeni for more Ghana ahemfo police for soldier for ex-president mujai saadiano stop intervening. Stop intervening. Let the system work. We should allow the system to work, because when this continues, it will get to a point that we get to that point where in Tokwabesi, solve a problem. It shouldn't be like that. Let the system work. Let we get things right. Let us stop using our positions to derail Ghana's economy, development. It is important. Let us stop this. What we are seeing today is a combination of so many things. The most important thing is if Ken had been cut out of our finances, and Ken is our problem way. But this is a situation. Otumfuo told these people not to touch Ken, and today we are here. That is why we are here today. I don't hate anybody, but I will tell you the truth. And I'll always tell Ghanaians, say, Meno, I have nobody I am a target. What I do best here is to tell you the truth. This is the second time Otumfuo said to is saving Ken Ofori-Atta. This is the second time. This is the second time. Obutai deal is the same thing. Otumfuo saved Ken Ofori-Atta. This is the second time. Atamos mobile power. Ken Ofori-Atta ebu Senate Faso. Otumfuo intervened. This second time, Otumfuo is here intervening, and Ken keeps destroying this nation. Ken keeps destroying this country. Why are we doing this? Why are we using the power against the people? Let us allow the system to work. 60 billion. We should blame Otumfuo. Otumfuo is part of this process. He did not physically take the money, but he did not stop the leakage. Otumfuo Anfani Sanko Bosi came in Real Bank of Ghana, but Otumfuo's action contributed to Ken staying there and causing this financial loss. So indirectly, Otumfuo played a role in us getting to this point. So today, Ochina, Mu MPs now, Mumbu Somo say, what stopped you people from calling for Ken to be sacked? I'll be back tomorrow. No, tomorrow is my off day. I'm not working tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday and on Friday to tell you more about this 60.8 billion mess. We can't do this to ourselves. We are all Ghanaians. When we have power, we should manage the power well. We cannot keep doing this. Ghana has gotten to that point where we don't have to be killing ourselves. We don't have to use the little power we have to derail the development of this nation. It is wrong. These are the people you need to blame. So 60.8 billion. These are the people. And we need to start speaking. I've told you people over and over. Me, I'm just a messenger. A messenger without a Bible or a Quran. A messenger who is ready and willing to speak truth to power. After this short break, I'll pick one or two calls and end today's show. You're still live on Loud Silence TV.
Mr. Speaker, the yield levy is also going to help with the fiscal consolidation effort and reduce the debt levels of our country. And that also means that we are going to see an improved economic ratings and not returning to the International Monetary Fund, which is the only solution our friends on the other side have always preferred. Why don't you go to the IMF? Go to the IMF. We have shown that we have alternatives to building the economy of this country without resorting to conditionalities that will be imposed on this country. We will not go to the IMF today. We will not go to IMF tomorrow. And we are not going as long as the NPP remains in power.
Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr. Kelvin. Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Please, I'm called Raphael from the Agyapong district in the Ashanti region.
Go ahead.
This Kenyatta, I don't know what's wrong with this man. Meaning, say, I really would move. This man has been bankrupting with the economy since 2021 till today. Cecilia Dapaye and enough set up no Ghana Hanum say I'm go for Butu. Addison, over 41 billion Ghana cedis have been spent. I'm go for Butu. Your president to Ghana Hanum say they be our flight plane, Ecotina Bruchi, Ecofase Wabrin Nasi for Yanka. Yes, already blame say a black eco weekends, eco a Bruchi weekends, Eco Shinyadi. You see all this propaganda, yes, and for a action or 2482. And now take also to say what Krum Hanum say, want to make assassin. Say,
hello? 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 We lost him. Okay. Hello, caller? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, boss.
Evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, I want to say something. This evening, my heart is broken. My heart is broken, so broken. We are in this country, and look at what is happening. And all over, I am not intimidating or I'm not enticing anybody, but our soldiers are so timid. Kwame Nkrumah once said something. He said, when the government, the people in power connive with the government to take the will of the people or submit the will of the people will now run to the army to get them their freedom. All these things that are happening around the African countries, not that men plan or willed it, but they call for that actions. And now it's about time. We, the young, the youth now, they are joking with our lives. They are joking with our future. I am very, very few lights. And I wish I can do that thing alone. Because now, as we speak, if I put 2 or 3 people together and I can get somebody to support me, I think from today or any other day, for the rest of the days that are ahead of us, I don't think any minister, not even any government official, will pass by the street and will see them in their cars. No way.
Thank you very much. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Kevin, this is very sad. My question is, Chikata was jailed because of $250,000 US. So what will now happen to these people? Hello?
We are listening to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Chikata was jailed. J.A. Kufuor jailed Chikata because of $250,000 US. So what will happen to these people now if John Mahama come to power? Will he jail them or he will just leave them to go free?
Thank you. That was a good question. I really appreciate your call. Hello, caller.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. A very good evening, sir. Citizen calling from Ghana. And God richly bless you, brother. You are actually opening the eyes of we Ghanaians and the people around the globe. When I'm watching you right now and sweating for the sake of our betterment, Mr. Kevin, I really thank you so much.
I appreciate this. Thank you very much, sir.
These are the people telling us. These are the people telling us that they want to rule our country. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Thank you. All right. Thank you for the call. Okay, let me pick one from this side. It looks like one of our phones just went out. I don't know. Yeah, it's tough, right? Yeah, but we'll keep doing this because Yankasa and da beni bit makasa. One day, hello, caller.
Hello.
Yeah, Patrick. Good evening, boss. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Francis calling from Wenchi.
Okay, go ahead, Francis.
Yeah, this thing that I want to ask and see about the constitution. They said if you're a government official, let's say a teacher or a nurse, you retire at the age of 60. But why is that the ministers and the MPs they still get appointment above the age of 60?
You see, you can be given a contract after you have retired. You get what I mean by the government. Especially, it was supposed to be something that, you know, sometimes some people, they hit the retirement age, but the kind of things that they can still contribute to this nation, it becomes so difficult for them to leave the position they are. Majority of the time, when these people go on retirement, when they are appointed as resource people or as, you know, backup people to help guide those people who will be filling those positions. But what we are seeing now is the president is taking advantage of all this. So all the people who get to their retirement age, basically instead of them going on retirement, he will just say that he has extended their appointment. Now, it is the same as when it comes to appointing judges to the Supreme Court. There's no cap. And we've had president upon president come in. They've respected it because they know that you cannot fill the Supreme Court with too many judges. You mess it up. And they could have done that. JJ could have done that. Kufo could have done that. Atamils would have done that. Mahama. But they all stayed within some number. 2, 3. But realize that since the Kufo came into office, he has taken advantage of it. He has about 24, 30 people he has appointed to the Supreme Court. It means he has an agenda. He doesn't want to basically go by the rules, even though there are some rules that has not been stipulated or stated emphatically that we all have to follow. But Akufo-Addo is taking advantage of the people, our timidity. He's breaking every rule. And that's the best explanation I can give you. We have a president who thinks everybody is a fool. So as far as he can do it, he will do it. Even when it goes against we the people morally, if it's not even right. And that is why we are here. Were you hearing some of these things when we had Atamils, Akufo-Addo? It wasn't happening. But you are hearing majority of these things because Akufo-Addo does not care. This particular MPP, they don't care.
Yeah, well, the reason why I'm asking is that you can see somebody who is above 60 years, and somebody is below 25.
And they don't have a job. 30, yeah, and those people are there. Yeah.
I mean, the person, yes. But somebody is above even 70, 80, but the person is still under government working. Why?
When it comes to places like this, sometimes some people pass the retirement age, they go on retirement, the government needs their services, so they are given some special job to do. And majority of the time, they say, Nipa young ones, those people come to train. They don't come there to work as full time. But this country, Ghana, Akufo-Addo 80 years for they don't even leave. They don't even go on retirement to be rehired as private or as whatever. They still stay there. That is the dangerous thing we are experiencing in Ghana.
Then that's why they're saying that the constitution have to be amended seriously.
All right.
If you are above the 60 years, then you have to just go on retirement. Then you don't. Why? Because there are a lot of people that are still educating. They educate, come and stay down in the house, no job. Why?
Thank you. All right. He's asking a question. No job. Why? Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Jiwanu me flefli tribu Afram, please. Kevin, in fact, oh ye juma papa. Na Kevin me kai say, baby buy no. What me wura Jubilee House. Any the madam actually say still Akufo-Addo and in the NPP phone. Ono per se 2024 no. Ono bo NDC for two. And just more worker and I say, Akufo-Addo Ghana Manana Eda Hono, one fine yeshi, and they say, Nagin in and say, we are ye the figure for Boku. After say, minimum the entire Ghana Mana Eda Hotiti or Amapani Biaba or the Mano Ayajuma. Akufo-Addo Quadi one guinea. Kevin, I even know but to say, na a Kurobi Waha, one with the Omunya MP, but see, ne. Kevin, I don't know, baby. I don't know. Kikakono. Me impressed. Was so by Fabio. Was so by Juma Hono. I say, the kitchen baby, with the Amaye. I can't say, was so way di. Wa Maya plan be the best face MPP for ya. Kevin, you know what?
Plan beba. Mamuso plan ho. Plan the biwo ho. Messi Bensu. Odada plan ho. What? Plan ho. Odada plan ho. Plan ho. Mesro plan ho. Say what 2020. Yo 2023. 2024 beba plan ho. Ah. I plan ho. Meso pe wasem plan ho. Say mama ka se mi che Ghana for. Sitting from afar. Mama obia underestimate John Mahama. Mema ohini bia o Ghana. Mema penyini bia o Ghana. I underestimate John Mahama one day. Make nobody underestimate John Mahama. Onjimi sao. When you look at John Mahama from far, the way we look at John Mahama from far, Nobody should underestimate John Mahama Biom. And this is the shortest message I can give out today. That John Mahama na munim no. Don't expect that John Mahama again. Memeti America and I'm in the America. Nobody should dare underestimate John Mahama. Boss, they say plan or 2024 Ebekasa. But that's it. I'm sure. All right. Hello.
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah.
Good evening. Since you are a show, the bedroom being the breathing, I don't meet me. But the and as in play, the biggest one.
Olaino emba okasa fede mu ye piece and I said bibi mu. Hello. Yeah, fede to nka. Yeah, fede kasa. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Nya me kire nyina ne say sunsuma ehwe wo so no ento so emma wontena nche.
Ami
because ubie Ghana fu ani to extend say enka anyansafo doso wo man mu a megidi say nanka ne ye fam no ye mfam at the first place. But the biggest problem ye wo ne as o man say ye ahemfo ana asofofo no, they are our biggest problem. One, brave no mo kasa ye pa say ohene bi kasa obia ye din bande baby ya bedru die asa omuntuma ate ajanai ama obia ye din wonse ne di omachi kura no mo so bibia nsiye nti me de ne amesre nyina ne say men jai ni a wo ye no say wan hwe obi beka babi akatia o to aso na bo bi achi because record wo ho and it will remain to be there forever.
But that's it. Thank you very much. It will remain to be there forever. The record will speak for itself. Hello, caller.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yes, Kevin, my issue is what exactly would be Otunfo's interest in destroying Ghana?
Yeah.
I have some kind of relationship with Ashanti. I'm a Northerner. Both parents are Northerners, but I have a stepmom who has 2 kids with my dad. And that woman took very good care of me. Till date, I am her firstborn. She tells people that I am her firstborn. I have love for Ashanti region. Why would Otunfo protect Ken Oforiatta against the entirety of Ashanti region and Ghana to that extent? I'm very disappointed in him. Have a nice time.
Thank you very much for your call. Last caller. 12 o'clock now, 12:04 in Ghana. We need to end today's show. Hello, caller.
Yeah, hello.
Yes,
yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, my problem is, you see, when you were showing the green book, things that have been done in the green book, right? Fine. You left one out, the Kaswa overhead bridge.
Very important.
The overhead at Kaswa.
Very important.
Yes, and I live at Breku. I live at Breku. Anytime I'm coming from Accra after Tobu, because of that overhead, I drive smoothly through Kaswa all the way to a particular joint called Yoma. From that Yoma, before you can drive to Budumbura to Breku, you take you about 3 hours. Don't go there. Sundays don't go there. Mondays don't go there. I don't know. So me, I will vote for John Mahama because of that road. I want John Mahama to come back to continue for where he stopped in 2016 to take us to Winneba. It's so sad. You ask your guys to come around on Saturday, weekdays, and Monday evening, Sunday evening. It's terrible. I mean, total terrible. All the way from Kaswa, from the toll booth, you drive so smoothly. You climb the bridge so nicely, you descend. You know, there's one going to CP, another one going to Crispo City. But when you hit Kaswa, the Joe Mati Junction, they become one lane where your mama left when he handed over power to Akufo-Addo. The road is the same 8 years. Come there and see the traffic. That man is a reckless and rascal.
kind of a leader.
Thank you very much.
That money they stole from Bank of Ghana, they will pay.
Thank you. My last caller said Akufo-Addo is reckless. It's a rascal. My name is Kevin Ekobedu-Tela. I have been your host. My producers are called the Ghost Team. This show is called With All Due Respect Extended Version. We stream live across the world. On Facebook, search for With All Due Respect. That is our official page. You can also watch us live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. On YouTube, search for With All Due Respect. We are streaming live in 22 African countries on Multi TV. In Ghana, search for Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Our affiliates across the world picked this show live and they streamed it across platforms. It's been a wonderful week. First half of the week. Tomorrow is our off day. On Thursday and Friday, we will be here to discuss Ghana. We are all messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. God bless Ghana. God bless the United States of America. And God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Good night.
Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. I know you come from heaven above. The Holy Spirit sit on the throne. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. I know you come from heaven above. Holy Spirit sit on. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. I know you come from heaven above. Hey, ama, so, in our dear Lord's garden, planted near below, many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. In our dear Lord's garden, planted near below, many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. Many tiny flowers in sweet. Many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. Many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. Many tiny flowers in sweet beauty grow. In our dear Lord's garden, planted near below, many tiny flowers. Hey, many tiny many tiny flowers. Ashina yama, and I'm not abuso. Ashina yama, and I'm not abuso. Pite, our pite, wampia, pite, our pite, wampia, 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 wampia. Ashina yama, and I'm not abuso. Ashina yama, and I'm not abuso. Pite, our pite, wampia, pite, our pite, wampia, wampia, wampia. Apaguaza, agu ua 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 ai au ai au ai au. Pite, our pite, wampia, pite, our pite, wampia, wampia, wampia. Pite, our pite, wampia, pite, our pite, wampia, 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 wampia. We are traveling from this land. We are on our way to heaven. Only Christians can go there. So let us praise the Lord. Left foot, right foot, left hand, right hand, shoulder up, shoulder in, shirt up, right hand, left foot. We are traveling from this land. We are on our way to heaven. Only Christians can go there. Matalia kalapala gala, ayato maluko mata siba aluka. We are traveling from this land. We are on our way to heaven. Only Christians can go there. So let us praise the Lord. Left foot, right foot, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Oh, how do I scoopy and a catiki baga black a piacata black.